Hello, friends. How are we? Happy Saturday. Hi, Zokamin. Congrats on first. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Thank you, thank you. How are we? Like, it's been a while since we've chatted. How are you doing? What's new in life? What's going on? Okay, this music hits so hard. I love it. Let me throw on... Actually, I don't think I make it tonight. I threw on like a little concealer because I had a really dark red spot here from like my eczema. But like, other than that, absorbing as much DAV content as possible. Same. Also, Katie and I just moved. Finally settled in. Yay! Exciting. Very excited for you. I've been doing good. It's crazy hot here. I don't know if where you live, Zuckerman, it's like intense heat wave right now, but it's intense heat wave here in Pennsylvania. So that's been fun. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's been like upper 80s earlier in the week. Later than we got into the 90s. Today it hit 100, and it's gonna stay that way for like the next week. It's a lot. And like, while it's not uncommon here in PA for it to get that hot in the summer some days, normally that's like late summer that it gets that hot. Not in June, not before the solstice. Although I guess, was yesterday the solstice? I don't even know. I haven't paid attention to any of that. Because I've just not paid attention to the calendar at all. You know? But yeah. What are you looking forward to most with the Veilguard? It's also really hard to call it the Veilguard and not just Veilguard. Like you said DAV, and I was like, but it's THTV. But same, I feel that. First off, who do you want to romance? Who's your romance gonna be? That's the most important question always. Not who you're gonna play, but who are you going to romance? Yes, same. Absolutely Harding. Same. She's so freaking hot. Like, she was cute in Inquisition. She looked hot in the Veilguard. Like, if not her, then Balara. Okay. Then Davrin. Okay. Yeah. For me, it's Harding. And then Nev. And then I don't know from there. But, yeah. I'm so excited. Ooh, okay. And then second question, what race and class are you gonna play? What faction are you thinking? I know for sure gonna be an elf, of course. Gonna be a rogue, of course. And I'm thinking I'm gonna be from the crows. That's where I'm leaning. I like the crows. Always liked the crows. But it's gonna also, I think I'm gonna probably like, I wouldn't be surprised if I make it a snap decision based on the skill sets you get, depending on which faction you choose, you know? Because we don't know what that's gonna get. I'll end up mage, but faction, I'm gonna wait and see what my gut feels in the moment. That's fair. That's totally fair. Yeah, I'm leaning towards crows, but I feel like I could be swayed by the whatever perks each faction offers. So, for sure. And then, are you gonna bring in a Lavellan Inquisitor into the game? Crows are tempting with everyone romance in my first playthrough. Yeah. See, okay, the canon state I'm gonna bring into the game. My canon world state is going to be Dalish Elf Rogue who romanced Liliana in Origins. Female Rogue Hawk, because I'm always a rogue. Female Rogue Hawk who romanced Fenris. And then I'm currently doing my Solas-mance playthrough.
Dude, I got some banana bread at work today, dude.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hi, Cindy. How are you? And then I'm currently doing my Solas-mance playthrough in Inquisition, and that is going to be the Inquisition's world state, like that my canon that I'm going to bring in is going to be my Solas-mance. So we will see. I didn't do the Solas-mance until like last November, so I went for that. So my first year I played an elf who avoided souls like the plague. That's fair. My first playthrough, I romanced Josephine. And Josephine's romance was sweet, but I feel like I wanted more out of it, you know? So, hi Erica, how are you? This one's gonna be interesting, right? And I think my first run through Veilguard is going to be elf rogue, probably crows, with my Lavellan Solas-mance Inquisitor. That's probably where I'm gonna go. Just because I'm so curious how the Inquisitor fits into things. Because we know that they're gonna be a big part of it. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Gosh, I could sit here and talk about Veilguard all day. But I could also sit here and talk about Inquisition all day, so let's get into that. We're just gonna dive in early in the stream. Because why not? There it is. Like, I added a new button to my stream deck recently for this scene, so. Femme Noble Rogue with Alistair. Male Mage Hawk with Anders. And Male Human Rogue with Cass is my canon timeline. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, a lot of people have been speculating about whether Anders will be in words are hard. Whether Anders will be in the Veilguard. Like if he'll show up, depending on what you chose to do about Anders, of course. But yeah. If he isn't already in the Deep Roads. Exactly. All right, so where did I leave off here? Oh yes, okay, so we're coming to talk to the clerics. Let's get all the lore first. Not that I've never seen any of this before. People are curious as to what is gonna be retconned. Stuff like Dagna becoming an enchanter even if you deny her in Origins. I hope that doesn't get retconned. The hard part is, like, they can't bring everything over from the keep because the keep is no more. Oh, gosh. I was going to try to get over to that other person that had a dialogue bubble on them.
People of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silent.
I think so, Zokaman. But I've also, I don't know if you listened to it, but I was I listened in on the whole dev Q&A the other week. And the way they talk about things, it sounds like they already have a 5th game, like, story-wise in the works, maybe? Like, the way they hinted at stuff made me think that they've already got a 5th game in mind. So, having a really, really rough night, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, Erica. Well, hopefully my stream can be a good, like, relaxation place to help you forget about things for a bit, a little distraction, you know.
My fucking god. These bitches gay.
So gay.
Good for them.
Hello, Ethan. How are you?
Good for them.
That's the thing. Since they can't bring everything, some things are going to be defaulted, and I'm curious what they'll be. Yeah, same. No, it was so good. It was so good. Okay. I'm trying to be a little bit of a sassy inquisitor as Llewellyn. Because we love it, Cindy. Don't try to act like you're, like, shocked and, like, old church lady clutching her pearls. And I hope my stream can remain a safe place and, you know, you can relax and all. It's so good, though. It's so good. Let's be real. That's what this community's about. A safe space for all of us chaotic gays. What feels the most sassy? What feels the most like Purple Hawk? That's the thing I'm so excited for with Veilguard is that we get the freaking Purple Hawk dialogue type thing again. I can't wait to play an all purple rook. Like, my rook is going to be the sassiest rook. Clearly. All right. We know Cass would rather be caught and make she likes back than wear that in public. True. Listen, I've got Solas very, very revealed as well too. So the only reason I don't have anything on like that is like I don't have enough outfits like that yet.
And do you know everything the Maker commands? Look up in the sky. I alone survived the breach, and I can end it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late.
Yeah, of course I do.
Templars have returned to the chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people
Thank you,
will
Ethan.
be
I
safe
take pride in my
once more.
fashion sense. Speaking of, I need to tell y'all about... Gosh, I need to be paying attention. I've seen all this so many times, but I need to be paying attention anyways.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I bought a bunch of stuff from Poshmark this week. Which character takes the most pride in their titties? Obviously, Solas. Let's be real. No, you're right, Iron Bull. Absolutely. You're right, it's Iron Bull. I'm so sorry for misspeaking. Yeah, I ordered a bunch of stuff from Poshmark over the past week, including I got a freaking pair of brand new with tags Doc Marten, like classic Doc Marten boots for $100. Brand new. And they arrive on Monday, and I'm so excited. I also got myself a really cute little like faux leather moto jacket, a few cute crop tops. One of them arrived tonight, and it like has a little cutout that's a little bit like not scandalous or revealing, but like just a little bit. And I have a couple more arriving over the next few days. Oh, you must teach me this much. It's gonna be crazy. No, if you want to find fun things on Poshmark, ask my sister for help. Becca's the one that taught me how to do Poshmark. So. Take so much pride in them that even Krem gives him binding advice. Yeah. Crop top with leather jacket, and Doc Marten's gonna go so hard, dude. Absolutely. Don't you? Oh, I also got a really cute denim dress from Free People. Normally that dress would have gone for $100, and I got it for $23. And it's really cute and comfy, so. Oh yeah, we're gonna go for Not Here For Us then. Got a really nice black leather jacket from Zara, but yeah. Those are expensive. Also, I'm like boiling. I forgot to move my little mini fan that I have that I put on the floor over here. It's plugged into my living room. So I'm gonna go grab that really quick. I'll be right back. Both of my AC units are running, and yet it's still boiling in here. So give me a second while I plug this in. For context, I'm really broad and as chubby as I am muscular, so because Zara fits really petite, the jacket fits me like a 3XL. Oh no! That's... That's wild. Clothing sizing is just wild in general. It's stupid. Like Sarah takes the most pride in other people's cities. Absolutely. That's truer words have never been spoken. Absolutely.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason to.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed.
Ethan, you gotta play the games. They're
should
on sale.
all
You can
be
buy all 3
ashamed.
games for under $10
The
total on
Templars
Steam right now.
failed no one when they left the Chantry to
So,
purge the mages.
up to it.
You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our
I'd
righteous
like
swords
describe my
with
build.
doubt
Just
and
think like
fear. If you came
typical
to
bear
appeal
build.
to
Okay,
the Chantry,
yeah.
you are too late.
some of the faces in
The
Inquisition
only
are rough. Makes me
destiny
giggle.
here that
Yeah.
demands respect is mine.
Like, this game is a beautiful game, but then you look at the faces and you're like, oh yeah, this game is 10 years old. That's right. Cheaper than a fast food combo? Right. It's so good. You have it in all the DLC. Yes! Yes! That's the way to play. Please let me know when you play. Give me your, like, live reactions. Post it in the Dragon Age channel and Discord. Or live tweet it. Either way, I will be here for it. I got a PC. I've been playing so much Dragon Age right now. Honestly, that's what I've been doing. I've been playing this playthrough on stream and my Mage Kunari run on like off stream, and I'm romancing Sarah in that. And I sided with the Templars, and I hate that I sided with the Templars. But I've never done it, so I figured that was the time to do it. I'm gonna ask. Yes. Yes. Ask away. Thoughts on new DA? Oh, I'm so freaking excited. No, so okay, here's the thing. The people that are upset about not Dreadwolf, Veilguard, as its new name. The people that are upset about Veilguard are the straight cis white guys who get offended by pronouns. It's a lot of those people. The other people that don't like it are the people that like are obsessed with only like 1 or 2 of the original games, not all 3. Like, the people that don't like Inquisition are often probably the people that don't like the look of Veilguard yet. But people also have to, like, forget that, or have to remember that, like, graphics, first off, people are upset about the graphics because of the character trailer. But every single game had a trailer with totally awful graphics, or at least graphics that didn't match the game at all. And then the game came out and it looked great, you know. No, it's gonna be so good. It's absolutely gonna be Game of the Year material, in my opinion. I mean, Inquisition won Game of the Year when it came out 10 years ago. So, yeah, we're gonna get them to join.
Templars, one of your own commands the Inquisition's forces. Join us as he did.
A staunch and loyal member of the Order. So loyal, he abandoned them for a false herald.
Olin has
But
gone
Lord
through
Seeker,
some shit.
What if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
Yes, good to
You
question.
are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
No.
I
He needs
will
to
make
question.
the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing.
Rude.
Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Rude. Solus and Varric.
Charming
Oh, just
fellow,
Varric?
isn't he?
Has Lord
Okay.
Seeker Lucius
Oh,
gone
there's
mad?
Solus, y'all. Told you, he's like got a revealing outfit on. Look at Solus. He's got abs. Who would have thought he had abs?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding.
Bye-bye,
This is very
Ethan.
bizarre.
Thanks for being here. Some people will be like, Origins is the only good one. The other games, comics, and shows are also bad. Newsflash, if you don't like 90% of the franchise, then you don't like Dragon Age. Abso-freaking-lutely! Yes. Preach. Like, to say you like Dragon Age should encompass all of the games, the whole series. It's one thing to say, like, you can say I like Dragon Age, or you could say I like Dragon Age Origins, or I like Dragon Age 2. But if you say you like Dragon Age, I'm gonna assume you like all of it. I am obsessed with Dragon Age, therefore I am obsessed with all of it. That's just how it is.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Alright. I've got this other quest. Got a lot of things we can look at here. I always forget.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Yep. That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars, Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
We're recruiting
We want to help
agents.
the Inquisition.
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky,
Also,
I want to help.
Valrio, fashion capital of all of Thedas.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
I love
Well,
that.
she
I
is
love asking the
the
companions
herald
their
of
advice.
Yes,
And I love that Cassandra was
understand.
like, no.
Haven is
It's
a
your
mess,
choice.
but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see.
Aw. I see a book over here. Oh, God.
An arrow with a message?
That was so loud in my ear. That terrified me. It's understandable to not be a fan of DHU or like one of the comics, but if Origins is truly the only game you like, then you like dark fantasy in general, not Dragon Age, because DA was the darkest of the current trilogy. Also, if you are a fan of dark fantasy and you like feel like Dragon Age went away from dark fantasy, understandable. But then you will love Veilguard, because Veilguard is supposed to be like dark fantasy to the nines. We're bringing the freaking Blight back, for Pete's sake. Come on. You know? We have the Friends of Red Jenny. That's, you know, you all know what that means. Words are hard.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
You broke the chant?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rights? The chant of light is how we honor the Maker. They are the
I
only
just
words
noticed
that the
that my
faithful
chat
should
below my
hear from
face
my
is
lips.
very purple and not
But I
white. Let me
can't.
fix that.
Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
Wait, so which chat is this? Oh, that's part of, hold on, let's fix this chat. It's too purple. To log into stream elements to do this. Pretty sure. Yeah. Hold on. Technical difficulties. This one? Yes, it is. Stream chat. Save. Okay, that should fix things, hopefully. Once the chat refreshes, at least. Okay. Our divine is dead, the Templar's gone. Maker's silence is deafening. What hope do we have? Or what hope have we? Words. We should all be questioning.
We should question. If not now, when?
Down that road is darkness. We have never been alone. We cannot be alone.
Okay, it sounds like you've
Even
already
our
lost your
Templars
faith a long time ago,
forsake
bro.
the light. Even they? The one who repents, who has faith unshaken by the darkness of the world, she shall know
The
true
Inquisition have dark
peace.
themes, but the Blade is such an apocalyptic event. It's hard to top it in terms of grittiness. It is. And all three games couldn't have the Blade as the main theme due to game's timeline being so close. Yep. Since it's established that only Grey Warden can kill the Archdemon, each game would have shoehorned in another Grey Warden story, leave no room to expand outwards. Exactly.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
Yeah. Who are you guys? You look creepy.
I believe that mess.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you
Yes,
not?
I am.
I have an invitation for you.
Okay. Vivienne de Fair. Alright, we're gonna go see her soon, but let's go do the Friends of Red Jenny thing. A little bit of exploration. Oh wait, let's check on the Revered Mother first, because she got hurt.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
Honestly, same. If there's no reason for the hate, then of course I'm gonna get angry. Like, it'd be understandable if like Colin's voice actor was brought back and everyone got upset. I would be angry about that too. Colin's voice actor and go die in a hole.
By our own Templars, in front of everyone.
That's what I have to say about
And
that.
my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind
Honestly, same with
along
Iron
their
Bull's voice actor. Like, I want Iron Bull to return, but Iron Bull was very transphobic about Trem
truly
specifically.
believe you are the Maker's chosen?
So,
To tell you the truth, I don't know.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
so how many Templars rebelled?
How many Templars?
Let's get
tell you
all
the
the
Chantry
details.
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has
Difference
faith
between I'm
waned,
not a
I
fan of
wonder?
Dragon Age, so I don't play it, and I don't like it, so it's obviously because it's a bad game. Right. The people that are saying that it's gonna fail and flop and all that, I'm like, okay, you clearly don't know gay people. Dragon Age is gay. The gays will play it. That's all there is to it.
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair.
And I also
Fear.
feel like
We mourn her holiness. The people
people
look
have
to
been
the
upset
sky
that
and wonder
all
how
of the
long before
companions
terror
are
comes
romanceable
for us all.
regardless of race and
There
gender of
must
your
be a
race.
way through this. Is it you?
But the devs
The
explained it
Templars?
really
The
well
Maker's Will?
in the dev
We
Q&A.
abandoned our duties.
They are not
We
player
servants of
sexual.
the
They are all
faith.
pansexual.
Now we can
And there
only
is
pray.
nothing wrong with that. Like, if they were player sexual, that would be an issue because it's like, okay, they're attracted to the player and that's it. If they were player sexual, they wouldn't have romances amongst each other. But the fact that they will romance each other if you don't, like, they do clearly have a personality and their sexuality is not just copy paste between them all, you know?
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness.
Like, that's where I think
is
Baldur's
dead.
Gate fell a little
I
flat,
have seen
in my
evidence
opinion.
for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what's the chantry gonna do now?
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so.
Listen,
And
some people
what
simply don't
good
have
has
time to
it
do
done
13
us?
playthroughs. Being able to
Now
romance
it
who you
falls
want
on
with the
us
character
to
you like
select
just
a new
makes sense.
divine.
Exactly!
And
Would have
leave
made
the
all of our
next
lives
step
easier if
to
we
her.
could have romanced Morgan as a
Provided such
female warden,
selection is even
and if
possible.
we could have romanced,
Any revered mother who could have
like,
followed
Solus
Justinia died
as a
at the
male
conclave. What
Kunari.
becomes of us
Or,
and
I mean,
our
I know
Inquisition
Dragon Age
is
2,
in the
the
Maker's
romances are
hands
not
now.
locked by race and gender. I don't believe. I could be wrong about that. But I don't think they were. So, like, yeah. People just need to, like, calm down and actually, like, not care as much about these things, because it doesn't matter in the long run. The game's gonna be good. I'm so freaking excited about this game.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord
Y'all.
Seeker's mind.
Actually, I'll
He
wait
could
to.
not
I
have
have a thought
abandoned
I
his
want to say,
intended role
but I'm
more
gonna wait to say it till the ads are done, so that anyone who is watching an ad doesn't
Must
have
there?
to miss it.
Rebellion
I think
seems
it's that
popular
funny.
in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What did you want him to do?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common
Fair.
purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would.
Don't worry, revered mother. We'll
suppose
do
we
something.
Can expect renewed effort
Something at
against the
least.
mages from him, and yet more chaos.
You could still help us.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help us and come out on top.
If only that were true.
What's to stop you from trying?
We are not looking for a winning horse. We are simply trying to do
Okay,
the
well,
right
this is the right thing. So the thing I was thinking I was gonna say while the ad was playing, and I decided to wait, was I feel like my ex, the one people in chat know from seeing on stream years ago, I feel like he's the kind of person who will think that Veilguard is bad. This will be the last game that can be said to have done something well, BioWare. Okay, hi, Molinado 1980. I would love for you to explain why. Please share your thoughts with the class. Interesting. Yeah, please share with the class why. 'Cause I disagree. I firmly disagree, but I'd like to know your thoughts. We've actually been talking about this for most of the stream already, so please share. What is this one?
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Cindy. It's not a gameplay, the action RPG that does not enough. You're gonna have to be more specific than that. What about it? Because I do not agree at all. I think it is very Dragon Age. And I'm freaking excited. I can't wait. Okay, but the game is not done. Like, we don't know how long ago that gameplay was actually put together. Just because they're doing 0 damage doesn't mean that's how it's going to be when it releases. Can you give me something a little more concrete? It's a different engine, and every game has different art style. Like, every Dragon Age game has a different art style. So I don't know why you feel like it's cartoony. And also, every trailer tends to be a bit different. Aside from gameplay trailers, every trailer tends to be a different art style from the actual games. Really, like, Ultra Instinct didn't even change the way it looks.
Open as I can be. If you've a need for the well cut or the sparkling.
Okay, but I'd say again, the game was not done when that gameplay trailer was made.
Appear like everything is normal. Yes.
Okay, well, I've never played Borderlands. I've seen Borderlands, but it is nowhere near cartoony like Borderlands. So unless you've got actual, like, solid critical thinking reasons for why you feel like it's gonna be bad, I don't want to hear it. Like, I get people that are upset about the tactical camera not being there. I get that. I never use the tactical camera. I personally find it, like, pointless for me, but that is just my gameplay style. I don't use the tactical camera. I know a lot of people that do and love it. Something that's everything is based on your. I don't understand. My brain's not comprehending what you just wrote. Doesn't exist. Everything is based on your character. In no Dragon Age was it a single character. What do you mean by that? I'm not sure I'm following there.
For she who trusts in the Maker, fire is her water. As the moth
Okay, your character's participated in combat. Now you can only use the main character.
she should see fire and go.
Okay, but have you played Mass Effect? Because a lot of that combat was a lot like Mass Effect 3. So, like...
What is the Grand Cathedral thinking? We must have a new divine. She will show us the way.
And literally combat in all 3 games was different. Yes, there were similarities across the board, but they're all different. So I don't expect combat to be identical to any of the other 3 games. Ever. Like, you walked into the wrong stream to complain about Veilguard. I'm sorry.
This has been received as you might expect.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like a lot of people find that easier to understand. I personally played Dragon Age before I played Mass Effect, so I can't say that I like the Mass Effect combat more. I like it less, but I also see the merit, and I'm really excited about the combat in Veilguard. So, it's as simple as that.
Of course.
Why didn't we get this version in the soundtrack? We have it in English, but not in French. I wish we had the French version.
make a smile upon you.
Tendre maîtresse pionne, ton cœur ballant ne fait que
So I assume it's in French because literally everything about Orlais is based on French language, culture, all that.
Oh, yes.
Okay, we can't go in there yet for that shop. That's unfortunate. Let's read this.
Good day.
I'm gonna walk around up here. I don't think I'm looking for anything up here right now, but I'm gonna look regardless. Oh, I just realized that we all have level ups that I didn't do yet. Oh, I gotta check something in OBS.
Of course not.
Okay, good. The hater left chat, so we're good. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes,
If we're
I'm
literally in the
sorry.
middle of talking about why we love
Minding the
Veilguard so
duties
much
of
and why we're so frustrated at people that
ailing
don't
mother
like
have
Veilguard
I-
already,
I am rather.
my chat is
overwhelmed.
not the place to come and complain
Forgive
about
me.
Veilguard, you know?
I am unsure whether I
Unless
meant
you
to
can back it up
extend
for
Chantry
solid,
services to you,
legitimate, critical
and
thinking
it
reasons.
troubles me greatly.
So, like, I don't get riled up about stuff like that very often. Dragon Age is one of those things I will get riled up about. I don't care. Hey, sir. All three current Dragon Age games have very combat. So to deem something not Dragon Age is a big generalization with no real standing. The only thing that stays the same is the attack camera. Yeah, I'll get banned for you. Honestly, I would never ban you, but I get it. And like, even if it doesn't feel Dragon Age 2, it still feels like BioWare. And BioWare does RPGs well. Simple as that. Why would this guy have literally nothing to buy, like to sell? Whee! Oops, I took damage. Where am I looking? For this other Red Jenny thing? Oh, up above. Okay. BioWare RPG first, combat second. And each game had decent combat. Inquisition gets buggy sometimes. Yeah. I mean, honestly, all the games get buggy. Like, let's look at Origins and how much it crashes. Unless you install a mod. So... yeah, my chat is not the place to complain about a game with no actual reason for complaining. Wait a second. I really have to jump down here? Whee! Okay, I took less damage than I thought I would. Is there... oh, what's up there? I don't remember what that is. Fast travel. Here. Oh, is that the shop that sells something for like 10k? You know, I haven't played unmodded Origins in so long. I just thought it was the mods that was crashing it. No, so you just have to make sure you have the RAM patch to prevent it from crashing, because modern day PCs have too much RAM for Origins. Aside from that, if anything's crashing it, there's nothing you can do about it.
Is this a shop?
Origins is mostly because it was meant to put a toaster, and now we play it in NASA computers. Yeah,
so yes,
exactly.
Shop.
Very well. What do you have?
I have one item available for
This
purchase.
guy is so freaking pompous.
It is far
I've
too
never looked
expensive
up
for
what
it
he
merely
sells.
to be
Does
sold.
anyone know?
You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it, as have lords and kings. And then you may leave, and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
Is the item worth the money?
So you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, sometimes Origins tries to jam.
And
Yeah,
you have many
it
more.
really does.
You could parade them from here to
999,999
say you have
yeah.
purchased this.
See, I'm not gonna say that.
The item is irrelevant.
It's too hard, and yet I still said it.
It's worth it.
How do you stay in business, though, dude?
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination.
This guy.
Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them.
I just realized that guy
Some
that was
pay
complaining about
tribute
Veilguard in
in
chat
the vain hope
probably
I
would
will
never
barter.
want to share his pronouns
They
either.
do not have the will to
So,
pay the price.
if you want to spite
require
him,
a
make sure your
bargain to
pronouns
justify
are
the spend.
shared through the Alejo extension
That would
for your
defeat
browser.
the entirety of the purpose.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth. This has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
I can't see it.
Oi,
Tell me
oi,
what
oi,
it is.
oi!
If you
What are
have
we
to ask,
drinking?
you
Well,
are
I
not
just
the one to buy.
finished.
I need to know if I can use it.
A little,
And
like,
again, the point is missed.
thrown together
If
mixed
mere
drink with
use is your
gin
concern, you
and
should go elsewhere.
a
person
mango,
who claims this will not be known
pineapple,
for
something,
using it.
lemonade.
They will be known because they paid
And it's
for
really
it.
tasty. Some other early PS3, Xbox 360 era games, same problem. Exactly. Yeah. Old games are old games. Yeah, it's so
Well,
tasty.
goodbye then.
I'm actually gonna probably get up
Find
in a
the
few minutes and
floor,
go make another.
It is not used to feed the
So I went
been
through it way too
subjected to
fast.
soil.
Yeah, literally 10K. So mysterious. Bro, what do you have that you're trying to sell me? I need to know. Also, why do you have a freaking cage with bones in it? What the? I've never noticed this. Why? Are those human remains? Please tell me they are human remains. That is a human skull. Sir, what are you doing here? What is your angle? I've never noticed that before. Pour myself some orange soda, spiked with orange liqueur. That sounds so good. Google knows what he has. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it in a second because I'm just too curious. I got drinks. I got Cheez-Its and water. Honestly, that's also really dope. I have had to avoid Cheez-Its like the plague because they kill my stomach. Like, I'm only semi-lactose intolerant. I can eat cheese just fine typically. But Cheez-Its? Well, partly because I eat way more than I should in one serving. But Cheez-Its wreck my stomach. Okay, Google. No, I'm not gonna try your AI assistant. AI. Boum. What does this man sell? What does he sell? Okay. So, oh, there's a war table operation that pops up if you do it. Oh, so you buy the box, then you have a war table operation, and then you complete it in order to open the box. He is spoken to after the item is purchased. He will only say, I am undone, buried in wealth, but undone. Okay, what's in the box? Is it the nug? What? The completion of this operation unlocks the following. Nugalope? Nugalope? I've never seen the term nugalope before! Nuggalope mounts, the Knuckled Thunderer, the Greater Nuggalope, the Guaran Landhammer, the Battle Nug, and the Tiddles Majoris. I need this, which means I need to get 10k. Yeah, look at Solus. Look at that man with his abs. All right, y'all. The goal is now to get 10k. Let's go find another shop that I can sell stuff at. Smash. Gosh, I keep forgetting we need to play Smash or Pass while we're playing this game. How do I keep forgetting? All right. Hold on. Let's do my level ups. Yeah, let's get Ooh, that is good. Let's get another ability first. Oh wait, hold on. What are the... Oh, the next thing is passives. Okay, never mind. Okay. Cassandra. What do you want, girly? Yeah, let's give her that. Keep her protected so she doesn't die in battle. Solus. Let's give Solus a mix of stuff, but I want him to have more spirit. Mind Blast or Peaceful Aura. Let's give him Mind Blast. And Varric. Why don't you have a single passive? Let's do Death from Above. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before I do that. Oh, yeah. Wait, why? Oh, hold on. Oops. That's not a... Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's sell stuff. We're gonna get 10k eventually.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry.
Yeah. Okay. Start with the valuables. Sell. I always sell my sigils because I don't like that they take away stuff. So, in terms of armor. Oh wait, that's a light armor. We're gonna wait on the armor, but let's see. We're gonna wait on that stuff too. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's go back to Haven. I was about to say Skyhold, but we're going back to Haven.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Fiona.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering.
Cassandra's outfit is
and
great.
I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes.
Unfortunately, I can't romance Cassandra because I didn't think to download any good mods to romance everybody that I can't romance normally. Fiona, why weren't you at the conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided
Look,
death.
As
it's
did
good
the
that
Lord
she
Seeker,
avoided
you'll
death.
note. Both of us sent
Tiger
negotiators
Jason,
in our
how
stead
are
in case it was a
you?
trap. I won't pretend
Happy
I'm not
Saturday.
glad
How's
to
your weekend
live.
going?
I lost many dear friends that day.
How are you doing with this
disgusts me to think
freaking
the
heat,
Templars will get
by the
away with
way?
it. I'm hoping
Because,
you
like,
won't
I'm
let them.
dying. I'm going to the beach tomorrow.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Yeah.
Lucius
Like,
hardly
it's
seems
almost 10
broken up
o'clock at
over his
night.
losses.
And
If
it
he's
is still
concerned
almost
about them
90
at all,
degrees out
you
today.
had him.
Like, right now,
You think he
it's
wouldn't
87.
happily kill the
The
divine
real
to
feel
turn people
of
against
92.
us? So yes,
Hiding location
I
at the
think
top.
he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Just came back from KOP. Honestly, did you go to the mall? Because that would be smart. It'd be nice and cool there. I think you lost power at work today. It's crazy. Yeah. It's rough out. So will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to
Asa
discuss
Azteca.
it with the
I've not
Inquisition
been
at
there.
least.
How was it?
Consider this an invitation to
I'm sure my sister's been there. I'll have
Come,
to
meet
ask her.
with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
I want to know what
Come,
Fiona was like
let us return to
when
Hades.
she was like in love with Merrick for a bit. Very good Mexican food? I want to look it up. Plaza Azteca. Oh, there's one in Plymouth meeting too. Oh, okay. Ooh, the pictures on Google listing look really good. Okay, I'm gonna have to like, yeah, I'd be totally down. I'll see if Becca's been there or not. And then we can like try to find time to do that. That'd be really fun. I had to charge my car afterwards because it was running low. Right, because you got a Tesla. You fancy pants with a Tesla. All right, game. Let's load a little faster. There we go. Okay. Cassandra, how you doing after seeing your boy, Lord Seeker?
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about
You're
you.
right.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'll be really fun. You don't know?
I thought you knew that.
I suppose I could ask Liliana. She has collected a frightening amount of information on you. But I don't want to ask her. I want to hear it from you.
My bank's doing. Hold on. Remember, I still have to visit and get Becca to acquire a traffic cone. Oh my gosh, yes. They make the guac in front of you. Oh my gosh, Jason, you've sold me on this place already. Thank you.
My clan never stayed in one place for long. We primarily roamed the free market.
Yeah, Cindy, you do need to come up and visit
I didn't
still.
think your people roamed that far north. But clearly I'm mistaken.
So,
I'm told some
yes.
members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Listen, you come up here, I'll pick you up from the airport. I got you. Eventually, perhaps.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
No, you're right. It won't.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would? Is that
Well,
all?
you wanted to get to know me better,
Nothing
so
kind.
that'd be weird for me not
I'm
to want
just
to get to know you better.
curious as to your motivation.
Okay, we can't romance her, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Oh,
Is
wait,
that
I
right?
forgot that she gives disapproval if you...
As you know, my name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the royal house of
darn it.
Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the order until they withdrew from the
Wow,
chant.
that she disapproves
I
there.
remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are.
But hey, we're gonna go
That's all
get
there
more
is to know,
romance
my lady.
stuff with Solas this playthrough, this stream, so...
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan.
I got a
Half of
dragon she
Cumberland
can
could say the
slay.
same.
Oh my
Really?
god!
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove
Cindy.
we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentagons
Honestly,
value their
respect.
precious
Good
blood
one.
like
High
it runs
five.
with gold.
And you joined the
No,
Seekers to
don't
get away from them.
apologize. That was so
It
good.
was a life worth getting away from. The Pentagons are famed for dragon hunting.
Listen,
but
work
few
with it,
actually
you
pursue
know?
the craft.
I
Most
can't
are
have her, you
fat
take
and
her.
lazy. They pay lip service to the maker and care only
For
for
dinner
idle
to be in a
pleasures and
affiliate or a
past
game
glories.
shop. Ended up coming
My
home.
brother was all that
Hey,
kept me in Navarre.
it's Saturday. You've got time to do
Once
stuff
he was
tomorrow
gone,
too. It's the weekend.
So was I.
Okay, we're gonna ask her more about Navarra in a moment, but I'm gonna first go refill my drink. I'll be right back. Enjoy the sounds of battle and Cassandra's beautiful face. Y'all can have Solus in your Cassandra. I'll be in Bull's bedroom. Amen. Although it pains me to even consider romancing Bull, only because I freaking love Bull and Dorian together. Bull and Dorian are my favorite part of this game. Let's be real. Their romance is so cute. Their banter is incredible. So.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a gilded cage. My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus, I did not see Navarre, the real Navarre, until much later. By then, I realized
straight
that
romance is done correctly. Her niffler with her doesn't end in her hating you. She finally knows she isn't into women. Never top showing angry reaction like in scare people. Yes! But the wild part is people get like so angry about queer baiting with her. And it's literally because of her short hair, which is like stupid. So, I've hinted at it only once on stream. Or maybe it was in the Discord server. But David Gator, one of the original writers, and he wrote a lot of the Dragon Age novels as well. People kind of blame him for the lack of diversity in the games, as well as like a lot of stuff with the companions. But the one thing that I like really appreciate is when someone was complaining about queer baiting Cassandra, he was like, look, like, just because she looks like she could be a lesbian doesn't mean she is. Same thing goes for people in real life. Just someone looks like they could be a lesbian and looks like a lesbian is so relative. Doesn't mean they are in real, like that doesn't mean they actually are, you know? And I thought that was really cool of him. But like, also he's kind of problematic in terms of diversity in the games. It's one of the reasons we didn't have romance with a dwarf. And now we have Harding, so. Doesn't Varric have the longest hair of the companions? Pretty sure, yes. Yeah, pretty sure.
Tell me about your brother. I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved
y'all,
for
if you've
Templars
not
of the
watched
Knights
Dawn
Divine,
of the Seeker,
but my circumstances
like
were
animated movie about
Unusual
Cassandra's
how?
origins,
You don't know the story?
you absolutely should.
Thank the maker.
You can get it on
I
Amazon
will tell you
Prime
if you
for
wish,
pretty cheap, honestly.
But it isn't as exciting as some drum it up.
I absolutely bought it
The
to watch
short
it because I was
version
like,
is
why
that I
not?
once saved the previous
Gotta
Divine's
consume
life.
all the Dragon Age content.
My reward
The only
was
thing
becoming her
visually
right
that I've
hand.
not, like visual media, that I've not watched is Dragon Age Redemption, the mini-series with Felicia Day. And I really want to watch that. I just don't know where to watch it. It's not like mega feminine and is a very strong woman, literally and physically. Exactly. And unfortunately, people look at that and think, oh, she's queer-coded, but she's quite literally not. Like, she was raised in a culture where, like, that's the norm. So.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons.
Like,
It
that's the
makes
thing,
a
too,
fist.
like,
Liliana and I extended the Divine's
where I
reach
really
beyond the Grand
appreciate the
Cathedral.
devs for
We went where she
Veilguard
could not.
differentiating
After Beatrix,
the
I was
fact that
tired of the position
the
and wanted
companions
to
of Veilguard are
return to
not
the sea.
player sexual, they are
But
just all
Justinia
pansexual,
convinced me
and
to
I
stay.
really appreciate
vision
that
for the
they
future gave me
specified that. Because otherwise, it's like, okay, well, people didn't like that you couldn't romance certain people in Inquisition, so we're just gonna swing in the opposite way. No. Players, the characters still have their preferences. They just happen to be more inclusive preferences. That's all.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it.
Like, let's be
but
real.
The forces arrayed against her were too
It's
strong.
so rare
Sometimes
for
you
queer
have to
people
break it
to have a
down so
friend
it can
group
be
that has a
reset.
lot of straight people.
That's where the Inquisition
Queer
comes
people
in. It was to
are
be
friends
the
with queer
answer.
people.
A means
Like,
to
yes, I have straight
preserve as
friends,
well as an agent for
but the
change.
friends that I interact with
I
the
only
most
wish
are
she
queer.
had lived to see it.
So of course it makes sense that if all the if like you've got a few companions in Veilguard that are queer, it makes sense that the friend group would just overwhelmingly be queer. So for them to all be pansexual just makes sense. What is wrong with that, you know?
I'll let you get back to work.
Exactly. If you're the straight friend in a group of queer people, you're probably not actually straight. There's the answer we all needed. Okay. Oh, I should talk to Colin.
Yes?
I feel like I probably already did all these, but let's do them
Why
anyways.
would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
But the Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. Now, I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. But I sympathize with their frustrations.
Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
I definitely did all this last time I talked to him, so that's good for now.
That's all I wanted to know.
Should you require...
Okay. Let's go into Haven now. And honestly, I used to be the straight friend too. And then I thought I was bi. And then I realized, nope, I'm just totally gay. I am a lesbian. I'm quite proud of that.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
No one over there that I want to talk to, obviously. Also, I hate, oh, you're insert LGBT here. I also have a friend like that. Y'all should be friends. Like, just introduce us. Exactly. If you think we'd be good friends, introduce us. But don't just introduce us because we're both queer. Like, that doesn't mean we're going to be friends. Personalities have to mesh too.
Need something?
Okay, we've done all the questions.
Carry on.
Eric already. Solas. Your future wife is on the way.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at Rick.
Like,
Giving those people some real...
y'all, I never cared about a man so much. Well, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. I've never cared about a man in a video game so much as Solas. Given how freaking insane the Solas-mancers are on Twitter, and I'm here for it. Like, I have become gripped by the Solas-mancer culture. I am so in. I'm so in now. You have nothing to say? Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Alistair, my baby. That's valid. Alistair's such a himbo. It's so cute. Liliana. My girl. Best girl.
Yes? Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright. In we go. Should see my PlayStation profile. It makes sense. Please share more.
We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Just to make contact.
At least we know how to approach
Yeah,
the mages
please
and
do.
Templars now.
Do we?
Also, wait, are you
Lord
not getting ads right now? Because
Lucius is
my
not
thing
the
says an
man I
ad is
remember.
playing.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone...
Oh, well, hey, I'm okay with that.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages.
I don't
in
want my
Redcliffe
mods to have to
instead.
deal with ads,
You
so.
think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Don't jinx it. For real. Okay, you tell me the moment you get an ad then.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree. We
But
shouldn't
that'll never
discount
happen.
Redcliffe.
The decision's
The
gonna go to
mages may be
me,
worth
and
the
I
risk.
know what I'm choosing.
They are powerful, Ambassador.
Because I
but more
freaking
desperate
love
than you
the
realize.
mage questline. So, I mean, granted, I feel like I probably haven't gotten very far with the Templar questline in my other playthrough right now. And I feel like it's nowhere near as involved as the mage questline.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
I doubt it.
The same could be said
I
about
doubt
the Templars.
it.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter.
Oh?
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared.
Dun,
Ordinarily,
dun,
I wouldn't even consider the
dun.
idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Yeah, it's
That
suspicious.
does sound odd. I agree. The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it.
Wait, did you get an
2
ad
days
just
ago,
now?
My agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him
Stop,
out.
did you really just get an ad?
Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
Was it just
And if he
delayed?
can't,
Oh,
then there may be more going on
Like,
than
what?
we thought.
Discord, okay. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. Mother Giselle, what's up?
You return?
Yes, I'm back.
Is there anything I can do to help you or your people?
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of even common goods with so many wounded. If you could deliver this list...
Sean!
On it
Hi! It's been so long. How are you?
It may not seem like
We're like 75% sure he's gay or bi. I love it.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Okay, wait. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Look who's
Got a message for the
here!
Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
Hi,
Got word from
Krem.
forbidden mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast.
Good
My
hearing
company
you,
commander
I miss ya.
Iron Bull offers the information.
Well, I finally got a new PC with
We'd
good
like to see what
graphics
the Bull's
card.
charges can do for the Inquisition.
Exciting!
Meet us there and let us work.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy for you. That means you get to have so much more fun with your PC now.
What can your bull's charges offer the Inquisition?
We're loyal, we're tough, and we don't break contracts. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull. He's one of those Kunari, the big guys with the horns.
He has other official
Leads
art
from
where
the
he's
front. He
playing in
pays
the
well
water
and
with
he's
his
a lot
friend and doesn't
smarter
look like
than the
friendly
last bunch that I
playing.
worked
Oh my
for.
gosh.
Best of all, he's professional. We accept
I love
contracts with
that.
whoever makes the first real offer. You're the first time he's gone out of his way to pick a side.
Why give us the message?
Why did your commander send us this information?
4070
Iron Bull
Nessa
wants to
won't
work
melt
for
the
the
tower.
Inquisition.
Yes. Gosh, when I went from my 1060 to my 3070 Ti, I could feel my PC breathing a sigh of relief. It was so good. I think it's like I think it's set. I have it saved. Yes, please share.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
All right. Rem, thank you for showing up and saying hello.
Walk in peace.
Ren, what do you got for me?
Can I help you with something?
If I have material for...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take...
Farewell.
Make her go.
Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Oh my gosh, so freaking cute. I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it.
That'll help.
Alright, deal with the puzzle box later.
Come back alive.
Josephine, let's chat. Oh wait, let's chat with...
Filled with silence.
That's not Fiona. I was like, wait, Fiona's not here yet. Never mind.
Shame.
No, we don't need to go down there. Let's go, Josephine. What are your
Mistress
thoughts on
Abed,
Dreadwolf, or whatever
do
they're
you have a
calling it? I'm concerned. Sean, no, don't be concerned. Don't be concerned. I feel so good about it, and a lot of people in the community, at least in my stream community, feel really good about it. Veilguard, I have nothing but high hopes. Genuinely. I am, one, freaking excited to romance Harding finally.
I'm not an enchanter.
And two, very concerned about Varric, because if y'all read the Game Informer article about the prologue and Solas, there is no mention of Varric after the prologue. In the guy's article. Like, Where is Varric? What's going on? I need to know. I just can't wait. I plan to take off like 3 days of PTO when it releases to hopefully make a really long weekend. Like, I am so hyped up about this game.
Yes. Well,
He's very
not
Alistair headed.
precisely,
Big, nice, funny, kind
I
of
should like to
blonde,
know if
kind of
anyone here
aloof,
has treated
blonde.
you unkindly.
The Sentinel's hero in the most recent game who wants to show up and help. Oh my gosh. Wait, which game is this from again? Not that I've noticed.
If they have, they've been stealthy.
Grand Blue Fantasy? Interesting. I'm so Bioware just forgot how to market a game. Honestly, their marketing is no different from what we've seen in the past. That, like, you look at Origins and that trailer, the companions look nothing like that trailer in the game. You know? So, clearly, they just... Like, this is nothing new to in my opinion. Also, Varric is such a silver fox. Can't wait.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
Also, Sean, I just have to say I really appreciate the way you're navigating this conversation about Vilgard. We had someone come into chat earlier. We were already talking in chat about, like, how frustrating the hate about Vilgard has been. And it's been all people that, like, have zero reason to hate, except for the fact that they are cis white men who, like, don't want any wokeness in their games. And, like, to that I say, Dragon Age has always been gay. Let's be real. But also, like, those people really only want Origins. They don't care about anything else. And there was a guy that popped into chat that was literally doing exactly the things we were talking about that are really annoying with the hate online, and did not get the memo. And I finally was like, look, if you're not going to come out with me, like, constructive criticism about the game that isn't just baseless, like, then you can leave. And he finally left, thankfully. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I know you're not that, which I really appreciate. So I just want to say thank you for having, like, really good and thoughtful discourse and questions about Dragon Age, rather than just saying it's a terrible game, it's gonna be awful, BioWare's gone to shit. Like, that's what this guy was doing earlier. Hi, Legion. I don't know what this game is. It's kind of weird, but I'm liking it so far. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe 5 out of 5? Not sure.
Why not claim the Dalish can steal your breath and turn into dragons while they're at it? Now
Legion,
there's such
careful
a
how
long
you say
and probably
things. I will never ban someone for having an opinion about a game, but I will get really annoyed and, like, drive them out for having baseless accusations about a game. You know? So, yeah, I need to play a game before I can say it sucks. Exactly. If people are going to say that Veilguard is a trash game and BioWare's gone down the drain because of it, when the game is still months from release, then I just don't care. You know? I don't care about that person's opinion. I don't want gay in my game. Severin, Isabel, Anders, and Dorian exist. Yeah, and Sarah, who is literally will only romance you if you're a woman. Like, come on. So Leliana is like, she's bi or pan in the games, but, like, she's so gay. Let's be real. I just say, as a person who has played BioWare since 1999, I've not seen anything that tells me it's clearly not a BioWare game. Exactly. Like, while someone can look, like, when we talked about this exact thing earlier, the guy was like, it's clearly not a Dragon Age game anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, but just because you don't see Dragon Age in it doesn't mean you don't see BioWare in it. It is still a BioWare game, you know? Like, whether or not you can see Dragon Age. I look at the Dreadwolf stuff we've seen so far, and I still see Dragon Age. I don't see like a lack of Dragon Age in the Veilguard trailers and stuff. But, like, even if you don't see Veilguard or Dragon Age in the Veilguard trailers, you can still very clearly point to BioWare elements It is still a BioWare game. Sarah loves big women. Me and Sarah are twins, apparently. Honestly, same. Listen, y'all, I'm 5'9". It's hard to find a taller woman than me. You know? Yeah, you can turn a red wizard and OG Baldur's Gate into a female as part of their companion tree. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing. Like, BioWare has always freaking been gay. I have to say, this might be the first BioWare game romancing anyone unless they're hiding the pretty people. Stop it. Harding is hot. Harding was cute in Inquisition. In Veilguard, Harding is hot. She is my first romance I'm going for. Sean, just go look up all the fan art of the companions. Like, everyone's drooling over anyone. Mountain to Dwarf, sorry. That's okay. There's so many other hot people. Go look up all the fan art. I promise it'll convert you. I promise. Like, I'm even like, look at the men. I'm a lesbian. What does that say about how hot these companions are? Honestly, Nev is my backup to Harding right now. Nev is my backup. Like, people were like trashing Nev for her little hat thing, the graduation cap looking thing. And I'm like, it looks more like a fascinator to me with like the little like veil attached to it. I love it. I love her look so much. Also, Tosh could step on me. Don't like the hat, but the hat comes off. Right, exactly. It's a freaking hat. It's not like the whole look, you know? Yeah. But yeah, just so y'all know, if you ever see someone hating Dragon Age Veilguard for literally no reason other than they want to hate it because it's woke or they think that BioWare sucks now and they just don't know how to make a game, I'm not going to entertain those opinions because they're baseless. Speaking of Cyberpunk, have you played the DLC? I have not even finished Cyberpunk because I technically don't own it anymore. When I did play it, it was when my ex-husband and I were still together and we just did family share. So I need to buy Cyberpunk again if I want to play it. So, yeah. Do I add that to my Throne wish list? Or like, y'all know you can find me as Musical Finesse on Steam. People have gifted me stuff on Steam before. Y'all are welcome. If someone wants to buy me Cyberpunk, go ahead and gift it to me on Steam. I'll take it. Please don't do it unless you actually absolutely want to. The Veil Jumper Lady. Oh my gosh, Balara looks so good. I smash. The Mage Killer Lucanus. Yes. Imagine playing a mage and romancing Lucanus. Like, name a more perfect duo. And another Old Republic. Honey, can you romance the female avatar? Honey's female and same voice actor as Jack. Freaking give us Jack as a woman. Okay? Let women romance Jack. It's fine. I'll just download a mod at some point to romance Jack. I want Jack so bad. I hope they bring back Morgan. People have asked questions about Cam. Okay, hold on. Let's just do this. Because I feel like talking. Okay. So, ooh, camera's blurry. So people have asked if y'all have not gone and listened to, if you've did not listen to the dev Q&A happened a couple weeks ago, or like a week and a half ago, please go listen back to the recording or like read through the recorded stuff that they posted in the server and online. However, so they taught, someone asked about like cameos from previous things, like Sandal for one. First off, Harding has magic now. How does that happen? You know? Secondly, they talked about crafting and magical stuff with crafting and that you're going to have help from a certain mysterious being. Sandal, please. Enchantment. But so they talked about cameos from previous games and they did not want to spoil anything, but that there definitely will be cameos. So I'm like praying for Sandal. I would love Morgan. Absolutely love Morgan. She like has to come back, right? She is Flemeth's daughter. If Flemeth is still alive, like first of all, Flemeth has to come back. Because of how she's tied to Solas. And therefore if Flemeth comes back, Morgan has to come back because her child, Kieran, can't be just here for no reason, you know? Unless they are serious about making a 5th game, which I think they've very subtly hinted at about it when they talked about Hawk versus the warden that is left in the Fade in Inquisition, depending on who you leave. Like, they confirmed that we're not going to get a Hawk or warden coming back. That said, I don't think it's unrealistic the way they talked about it. I think it's unrealistic to think that maybe we'll see return of Hawk or the warden from that was left in the Fade in a 5th game if they make a 5th game. That's all I'm gonna say. Jack should be romanceable as female in lore because her history was poly and give story of how she was involved for the couple. Exactly. I think that's a big miss on BioWare's part. But at the same time, like, things about BioWare's obviously gotten a lot better about that stuff. So it's fine. You know? It's a tree BioWare didn't have time to finish. Exactly. If they had more time, I'm sure they would have done it. Worst case, like, if Jack ever, if we get the return of certain companions in the next Mass Effect game, bring Jack back, make her romanceable with women, please. Oh, my autistic child, please. I want him so bad. I want Sten back. That makes perfect sense. He is the Aeroshock at the end of Dragon Age 2. He becomes the Aeroshock. We know he's the Aeroshock during Inquisition. As long as Sten is alive, he is still the Aeroshock, and we're gonna have more Kunari in Veilguard. So if we don't get Sten, I will be shocked. Dwarves doing magic doesn't surprise me. It was researched in Inquisition, and dwarves aren't incapable. They are just tranquil. That plus everything that happened in the Descent DLC, like, we're clearly gonna get some magic coming back from the Titans. So DA5 can only happen if ME4 happens. That can only happen if DA4 happens. So yeah, please, everybody buy DA4. I'm gonna buy the collector's edition. Whatever collector's edition they announce, I don't care how much it costs, I'm buying it. Yeah. Dwarves were cut from the Fade due to being underground. So I think the first dwarven mages are gonna be surface dwarves. Absolutely. Hence Dagna. Harding is a rogue, but she's gonna have magic. So like, it makes sense. Sten, Hero Ferelden co-op? Oh my gosh, I would love that. We didn't get a know about the Hero Ferelden coming back. We only got a know about the Hawk. So Hero Ferelden is not an option as a cameo in Veilguard. I think Mass Effect has a large time dump. So besides the Krogan and Asari, odds everyone else is dead. That's true. It depends on how big of a time dump we're talking. Be interesting to see. Or with Solas letting the Fate open, some dwarves are gonna get connected. That's true. I didn't even think about that. That's so true. It's kind of like, if you want to compare it to like Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, when all these people started to get airbending powers randomly because of what Korra did in Legend of Korra, like, very akin to that. You open the Fate and suddenly people are getting powers, you know? There's a strong reason why Shep is still alive. Yeah, that's true, because we're not talking about an Andromeda time jump. We're talking about something that happened like while Andromeda happens or before Andromeda happens. So yeah. For Harding, I still think it's gonna be rune magic like Sandal. Yes. Like, either Sandal teaches her how to do enchantment, or Sandal is Harding's exclusive enchanter. You know? I could see it. I could see it. Sandal, if Sandal is not back, I will riot. I will riot. Anyways, let's not get sidetracked. Let's actually play some Inquisition, you know? Let's do that. Okay. We're talking to Josephine. Dragon and Sandal duel, please. Oh my gosh. Yes. Well, who's the most powerful and connected person in Milky Way? And who's the one person that Andromeda refers to from OG Emmy? Exactly. Exactly. Shepard. Always. What will be interesting, though, is considering the character creation for Shepard is not cohesive and consistent all the way through all 3 games, it'll be interesting to see what Shepard will look like in the next Mass Effect game. Also, are we calling it Mass Effect 4 or Mass Effect 5? Like, I need to know, because Andromeda doesn't have a number, but like, some people are still calling the next Mass Effect game Mass Effect 5. I don't know what to think with all of that. So, I don't know.
The human towns we traded
Lara has
with
the tech
ate
and ability
same
to use
food
that
and
tech for
suffered
Shep.
the same weather we did.
Exactly.
The
If
main
Shep
difference was that
can
they
die
had
once and
homes,
come back to life,
while we wandered.
we can keep her alive as long as we want.
Must have been difficult.
Simple as that.
Still,
Watch
you
the trailer with
must
Lara
miss your clan.
walking up to a snowy bank and picks up an N7 badge. Oh, I never noticed that. Legion, thank you. I love how like into lore and deep dives you are. So thank you for that. I really appreciate you and your in-depth knowledge of Mass Effect and Dragon Age. BioWare did screw up. It was a massive missed opportunity. They should have remastered Origins like they did. They remastered Mass Effect. I know. I hope they do. Honestly, I would rather a remake than a remaster of Origins. Give me a remake of Origins and a remaster of 2, and I'll be happy. I mean, it's my specialty. I don't argue, but I will say stuff. Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Because Mass Effect is where my knowledge falls short with BioWare. Dragon Age, I could talk all day. And I have yet to read Volume 2 of The World of Theta still. I have it, but I've not read it yet. So I need to get on that. We're not romancing Josephine. It's hard not to do this. It's hard.
If I'd stayed, I'd be traveling with the clan for the rest of my days. I wanted my own life.
If I have learned one thing, it's that our lives are never entirely
Amen.
ours. Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
Remaster for Dragon Age appeals to console fans. You need a whole different console to play 2 and Origins. Exactly. Exactly. And also, like, I feel like in general, like, the fact that Origins is unplayable without mods, like, we need at least a remaster, if not a remake. Simple as that. Like, BioWare would kind of be kicking themselves in the foot if they just like declared we will never make remake or remaster Origins. So they better get on it, because they would make a whole lot of money doing it too. I would absolutely pay whatever price they wanted for a remaster or remake of Origins.
Elves and fame tend to go poorly together. I hope my clan doesn't suffer for it.
We can make inquiries as to how they fare if it worries you.
Yes, please,
Perhaps
Josephine.
the Inquisition could lend a hand.
You're so right, Sean. You're right. I think I just worry with how old the game is. Like, how big of a graphics update would we actually get with a remaster, you know?
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
I think, just be speculating, Emmy Legendary was a way to keep BioWare alive and to prove that BioWare games are still relevant and profitable. It would take a ton to get D8 remastered. Unless the files don't even exist anymore. Yeah, that's true. This is how we get distracted. How distracted we get. We may need 10 streams for Dragon Age to catch up. Honestly, we'll get there when we get there, Cindy. We'll get there. We'll plan maybe some space in between the lore catch-up streams and the game release. You know, one of the main reasons why WoW never did a vanilla a few years ago was because they literally didn't have all the files. Most were deleted. They were covered from former employees. Wow. That's wild. Yeah, and for those who don't know, I am planning before Veilguard release, like leading up to it, I'm planning on doing like a series of like lore catch-up streams where like we'll just go in order of the games and other media from Dragon Age and talk through lore and answer questions that people have. So if anyone is interested in contributing either lore or maybe being a part of those streams, let me know. I've got a Google Doc started. I've not looked at it in a little bit, but got a Google Doc started for compiling information for those streams come fall. I'm also planning on doing somewhere around then a stream of the tavern songs from Dragon Age. Like I'll pull my piano that you see back there up to the stream, hook it up, and I'll like actually play and sing the tavern songs for y'all because I feel like they're really fun and I love the tavern songs. Yeah, I hope the Dragon Age files are not in the same spot. That would really suck, but
let's speak
we'll
later.
See.
Another time.
You know, I'll just be happy to have Veilguard. Okay, let's finally go to the Ward Council and look at the table. Yeah, if anyone is interested in at least contributing to building and compiling the lore for those streams, please let me know.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night.
Hey, if CD Projekt Red can remake Witcher 1, maybe they can help by the Origins. Yes, please. I would love it. CD Projekt and Bioware have been very close ties. Yeah, they do. Let's go with an hour one.
All right.
Just because I'm not gonna probably get to that tonight anyways, regardless. Gather coin. Cult of Andraste.
Let's see what we have.
Alright, looks like we're open at the Storm Coast. Yeah, let's go. The project got off ground from translating and distributing Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 to Eastern Europe? No way! Witcher 1 is made from the Neverwinter Nights Aurora engine. Oh. If they bring back Liliana or Cass, they better let you romance them. Okay. Here's my thought process, though. Liliana, no, because... Well, maybe. But if you romance Liliana as the hero of Ferelden, I feel like, no, she shouldn't be romanceable in Veilguard. Cassandra... Same thing. If you were the Inquisitor and romance Cassandra, I feel like she shouldn't be romanceable in Veilguard. Just like people, there's been a lot of discourse about whether Solas as an advisor in spoilers. Solas will likely be an advisor in Veilguard. There's been a lot of discourse about whether Solas should be romanceable in Veilguard.
There's a group of bandits operating
most people are saying, and I frankly agree.
Our small party has had trouble going up against them. Some of our soldiers went to speak with their leader.
I'm gonna wait for Harding to finish talking. Most people are saying that no, Solas should not be romanceable regardless in Veilguard, because one, if you romance Solas as Lavellan, then an Inquisitor comes back in Veilguard, like it's silly. No one's gonna romance Solas, of course. But then two, like if he didn't want to romance anyone else aside from Lavellan, and so you didn't romance him, like then why does he suddenly change his mind and want something like that? Like that's where it's like a stretch, but like Solas, in my opinion, shouldn't be romanceable. Therefore, I don't know that I would want Sandra or Liliana to be romanceable either. Yeah, same. My hero Ferelden is alive and well and is in love with Liliana, and Liliana is in love with her. Yeah, from Bioware's almost thinks. Okay. An egg should be cracked. That's how I feel. Well, and that's why I'm excited to be doing my Lavellan Solas romance playthrough right now. This is the world state I'm gonna bring into Veilguard. So.
I'll do what I can to find our people.
Thank you, Your Worship. That's a relief. The soldiers didn't
I feel
have
like
an
there are
exact
other creators
location
though
for
on
the
Twitter
bandits, but they were starting
that
their
can
search
describe
farther
their
down the
thoughts
beach.
on a potential
With all this
Solas-mance
fuss,
better
we
than
haven't
I
been able
can.
to conduct a proper search
So.
for the wardens either. Well, good luck, and enjoy the sea air. I hear it's
Sean,
good for the
don't.
soul.
Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, I worry that Varric is now dead after the prologue. However, I've also seen the potential that he's trapped in the Fade with Solas. And I kind of love that. I would be down with that.
Dispatch for you.
What is it?
See for yourself, sir.
Solas and Varric together again, right? Some people have even joked that they should romance each other. Like, give us the Gowie we all deserve. That's what people are saying, and I think it's hilarious. And also, like, not gonna lie, I'm not against it. Alright, Iron Bull, let's go! Also, can we just appreciate this bow that my Inquisitor has? Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. The odd couple. Yeah, for real. They are already both dads to Cole, so, like, it makes sense that they be together. Why did I... Oh my gosh. Y'all, I just hit 2 on my keyboard, which is the stealth option. Because my brain is in Mage Kunari mode from my other playthrough that I'm doing right now off stream. I gotta get into Rogue Archer mode. I gotta remember which hotkeys to hit. Gimli and Legolas, honestly. Where's the lie? Hey, it feels really weird to not be a mage right now. I've played so much of my mage playthrough. Look at this man.
Stand
Look
down.
at this man.
Krim, how'd we do?
5 or 6 wounded, Chief. No dead.
That's what I like to hear. Let the throat cutters finish up, then break out the casks. So, you're with the Inquisition, huh? Glad you could make it. Come on, have a seat. Drinks are coming.
Nicely done. I hear you're looking for work.
I am. Not before my drink, though.
Yeah, Iron Bull. I am a lesbian, but
I assume
Iron
you
Bull.
remember Cremisius Aclasi, my lieutenant.
Good to see you again.
Dragon Age is the
Cutters
one
are done,
that will
Chief.
make me question my
Already?
sexuality.
Have him check
Just saying.
again. I don't want any of those Tevinter bastards getting away. No offense, Krem.
None taken. At least a bastard knows who his mother was. Puts him one up on you, Canary, right?
So, you've seen us fight.
Iron Bull and
We're
Dorian are a great
expensive,
combo. I
but
love
we're
them
worth it.
together so much. They are one of my favorite
And I'm
things
sure
about
the
Inquisition,
Inquisition
honestly.
can afford us.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Wouldn't cost you anything personally. Unless you want to buy drinks later. Your ambassador, what's her name? Josephine. We'd go through her and get the payments set up. Gold will take care of itself. Don't worry about that. All that matters is we're worth it.
The Chargers seem like an excellent company.
They are, but you're not just getting the boys. You're getting me. You need a frontline bodyguard. I'm your man. Whatever it is. Demons, dragons, the
Gosh,
bigger the better.
Bull is just
And
so
there's one other
huge
thing. Might be useful.
compared to an elf.
Might piss you off. Ever hear of the Ben Hasra?
They're a Kunari organization, right? The equivalent of their guards in City Watch.
I'd go closer to spies. But yeah, that's them. Or, well, us.
Oh
The
my
Ben Hasrat
gosh,
are
y'all!
concerned
I
about
almost
the
forgot.
breach.
Hold on.
Magic out of control like
When
that
we get to a
becomes
pause in
trouble
their
everywhere.
dialogue, I need to go grab
I've
something
been
and
ordered
show
to
you
join
something,
the
y'all.
Inquisition, get close to the people in charge, and send reports on what's happening. But I also get reports from Ben Hasrat agents all over Orlais. You sign me on, I'll share them with your people.
Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to grab something and show something to y'all. I freaking got. Let's see if I can get the glare to not show. Hold on. Let's take the laugh off. Or try to. So Dark Horse Comics does a lot of stuff for all sorts of gaming.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
They do a lot for Dragon Age. Hi, Becca. Wow, you guys went late. What time is it? It's 10:30. Oh my gosh. Quick fly shower. Yeah, we're not done. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. So, y'all, Dark Horse Comics makes a lot of Dragon Age stuff. They made a map of Thetis 1,000-piece puzzle. I got it for $15 on sale. I cannot wait to do this puzzle. It's a puzzle that I would consider framing when I'm done. You know? Like, this puzzle is beautiful. So, my Dragon Age collection of things is growing steadily. And this puzzle is part of it. I have 2 more posters that I have not hung up. They're already framed, but I have not hung up, so I don't know where they're gonna go. Probably put, like, I have one of Varric. Maybe I can put Varric here. And I have Iron Bull. Maybe I can put Iron Bull over there. Maybe. I don't know if I actually have enough space over there. We'll see. But freaking Dragon Age. World of Thetis map. Legion. Yeah, I will definitely let you know. I think this was not through BioWare. This was through Dark Horse Comics. And then the posters I got were literally, it was on there, like one of their clearance sales for like $10. But for sure, I will let you know. I know you always post the link with the referral code or whatever. I should really consider seeing if I can get, like, you don't get anything out of it? That's wild. Why don't they pay commission to people that have these links and codes? That's wild. Maybe I'll consider seeing if I can get a code that I can give out myself as well, because but I don't. Okay, explain further. I'm curious. Anyways, I'm gonna go put this back and then I'll be right back. You get a gift card credit. Okay. See, that's all I need ever. I'm totally down for that. Alright, I might look into this. If I saw there could be other options, I never pursued that. Fair. And I probably wouldn't be a big seller either, but like, it'd be nice to like toot my own horn and be like, look at what I got. Honestly, I feel like I've not played a lot of Dragon Age recently, but I am a huge Dragon Age nerd, as you all know. So, I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, now that I've shown off the puzzle, we're gonna go back to the game. Okay. Why would you admit this, Bull?
You're a Kunari spy and you just told me.
Whatever happened at that conclave thing, it's bad. Someone needs to get that breach closed. So whatever I am, I'm on your side.
You still could have hidden what you are.
From something called the Inquisition. I'd have been tipped sooner or later. Better you hear it right up front from me.
I just saw the picture also for Becca, who's lurking now, but I saw the picture that our mother sent of the backsplash. Wow, you got really close to finishing. Wow.
What would you send home in these reports of yours?
Enough to keep my superiors happy. Nothing that'll compromise your operations. The Qunari want to know
Bull
if they
is
need
a
to
real
launch an
one, y'all.
invasion to stop the whole damn world from
I
falling
used
apart.
early access to things,
let
but
me
they
send
stopped
word of
all
what
that
you're
about a
doing.
year
It'll put
or two
some
ago.
minds at ease.
Sad.
That's good for everyone.
But honestly, the discount's worth it to me.
What's in these Ben Hasrath reports you're offering to share?
Enemy movements, suspicious activity, intriguing gossip. It's a bit of everything. Alone they're not much, but if your spy master is worth it, damn, she'll put him to good use.
She?
I did a little research. Plus, I've always had a weakness for redheads.
Oh, Bull. Same. You are hired. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Excellent. Prem, tell the men to finish drinking on the road. The Chargers just got hired.
What about the casks, Chief? We just opened them up with axes.
Find some way
Maybe
to steal them.
Drywolf is a
You're
hit.
Preventer, right?
Veilguard, Sean. Veilguard.
We'll meet you back at Haven.
I'm calling it Drywolf. It's a much cooler name. Yeah, it's still. I still accidentally call it Drywolf all the time. You're good. But if Drywolf is a hit, in theory, next Mass Effect will be good. Exactly. Exactly. All right, we're gonna keep Cassandra in the party for now. All right. Before we go any further, let's look at the quests I do have right now. So many Hinterlands quests. So many. But hey, here's the thing. I'm going to do everything of this playthrough on stream because I want this playthrough to last for like the next couple of months. It's going to be a slow burn, but we're going to make it last. I also have never done a mage playthrough of Dragon Age 2. And I actually was going to do that before doing this playthrough and I forgot. And the Veilguard hype hit so hard that I just dove into this without remembering that I was going to do Dragon Age 2. So we'll get there eventually. Basically, once I finish working through the GameCube games I'm doing, we'll hit Dragon Age 2 and gonna go back and forth between 2 and Inquisition on stream. I don't mind the Hinterlands, but like I get the hate because it's massive and there's so much to do and so much to explore and it takes forever to get through all of it. I understand. Okay, let's go back to Haven. We're gonna go and talk to Bull and Krem and get some more details and information from them. I also already finished my drink the second time, so I might go get another refill. It's Saturday though, it's fine. Krem, Bull, hi.
What can I do for you?
How can we use you? That sounds so strange.
Said the charges were at my disposal. Do you have any suggestions on how to use them?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Okay. Tell me about the Chargers. We'll talk about Bull last.
The Bull's Chargers.
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Tell me of an interesting job. Why not?
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Right. Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
I don't know if I remember that line at all. I love that.
Do the Chargers specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops, as skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the chief goes wherever he can hit something.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that Grim, like, stops himself when talking about Dalish.
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
We'll talk later.
We're gonna talk again right now, actually. Okay, I guess not. He's always had a mysterious past. Yeah. Well, yeah.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar?
Creme de
He's
la
not wearing the
creme.
armor.
I know.
He didn't
He's
have to.
wonderful.
Might not
I
be a
love
Templar
Creme
shield,
so
but it's
much.
a Templar holding
It pains me so much that
angles the
I,
shield just
in
to
my
go
off-stream
down.
play I'm
Obstruct
doing
fire
right
or
now,
acid away, so
as
it doesn't
a
spray
Canary
right in
mage,
your
I
face.
chose to
Canary learned the same thing when we
keep
trained to fight the Vinter mages.
to sacrifice the Chargers, and I'm really sad. I miss Creme, and I feel like we got nothing out of having the Canary Alliance.
I'm impressed by what Cullen has accomplished with the troops.
Damn right. It takes time to build a group into a team, but he's got their loyalty. Now he just needs them to make a decent shield wall, and they'll be good to go. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Aha. Do we need one?
The Inquisition has done all right so far without an Inquisitor.
That's because all we've
I'm being
needed so
honest, I
far
always
is
thought the
punishment.
Iron Bowl companion was a bit
Reaction.
harsh and
A
unfair.
group can handle that.
I agree.
Once you've sealed the
He
breach,
suffers
it's gonna be time to make
regardless.
decisions. Someone's gonna have to step up. Who knows? Maybe
Like,
you
I
seal
wish
the
there was a
breach.
way
The
to just...
Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go
I don't
home
know.
and get fat.
You think?
Something more nuanced would have been great.
It
Yeah,
won't.
I 1000% agree.
Can I help you?
I'd like to know more about your
We talked about it
work with
earlier,
Ben
actually,
Hasrat.
too.
Ben Hasrat
It
is
is,
actually
like,
a general term.
I want
You've got
Bull
the
to
secret
show up.
police who
Like, if
investigate problems
we're gonna have
inside
Dorian
our
and Belgard for
territory.
sure.
You've got
And
the
if Dorian and
re-educators
Bull
who take
romance each
people
other,
with
like, I want Bull to
problems
show up.
and fix their
However,
minds. Or make
the
them
transphobic comments
And
that
then you've got
that
the
Bull's voice
spies.
actor made about Creme are just, like, disgusting, and it really makes me angry that, like, it kind of ruins Bull for me in some ways. Not totally, but, like, enough that I'm like,
How
do
do
I
the
really want
re-educators
Bull
work?
back?
Well,
I want Bull back, I just don't want the voice
Wasn't my
actor,
area.
you know?
That said, keep a man awake long enough. Ask the right questions, give the right potions.
I
And
don't
you
feel
can
much
get him
about
to
it,
say
but it would be nice to
anything.
have more options you
You
could
don't
do to
need
avoid
blood
disaster.
magic or demons to
Only
change
add
someone's
replayability.
mind.
Exactly.
We're a lot more fragile than we'd like to believe.
I'm like, you're not spoiling anything for me, but I appreciate that you're not trying to spoil things for other viewers, Legion. I appreciate that.
You can alter someone's beliefs that easily.
One of my friends was a re-educator. He said that every memory is like the page of a book. When you examine a memory, you're turning to that page, and when you're there, the page is laid bare. Write a few notes in the margins of the page, erase a word here and there, and your whole outlook changes. Always felt a little weird reading after that conversation.
Yeah.
The re-educators sound horrible.
Yeah, they probably do. Here's the thing, though. What happens in Orlais when you commit a crime or betray a lord? They just lop your head off. At least the Qunari try to fix you.
Yeah, they don't sound like you.
None of those sound exactly like you.
Yeah, I was a special case. They sent me to Saharan because they needed someone who could fight and hunt down problems. That whole island was a sack of cats. Incursions from Tevinter, Tal Vashath, and native rebels fighting both sides. And in the middle, me, trying to wrangle the rebels and restore order.
Oh, poor Bull. Poor Bull.
I can't imagine that was easy.
Nope. I hunted down a lot of rebels. Lost a lot of friends to the Vince, or the Fog Warriors, or the Tal Vashath. One day I woke up and couldn't think of a damned reason to keep doing my job. Turned myself into the re-educators.
You'd heard what the re-educators did to their prisoners.
Yes, I had. I wanted them to fix me like they fixed them. The Ben Hasrath ordered me to go to Orlais, ostensibly as a Tal Vashath, and work undercover. That's how I ended up here.
We're not romancing Bull. We're just solely going for Solas.
That's, damn.
You did ask. Anyway, nice talking with you.
Alright, Krem, I feel like there was more we were supposed to have with Krem. I guess not. Okay, that's fine. It's a good question. The world may never know. Yeah, we should go get Blackwall. We should just go get all of our companions that are available. Oh, Interlands. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna take a short, like, actual break. I'm gonna go to my BRB scene. Wild, I know. What I'm gonna do... hold on. Is this gonna work? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna go to my BRB scene, but we'll have the Dragon Age, like, ambient sound in the background. And I'm gonna go make myself a drink, use the bathroom, and then I'll be back. So, but I'll wait till the game actually loads so that you don't sit here without sound at all. That would be weird. There we go. All right, welcome to the Hinterlands, y'all. Enjoy that lovely waterfall. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. Well, hello everyone. We're back. And you'll see my face in just a moment. Hello, hello. How are we? So I refilled my drink. I used the bathroom. We're good to go. Alright, so we are looking for Blackwall. Okay, good, I marked it. Oh, that's right. Well, we'll go find Fiona after this, maybe. I'm trying to think who I've taken with me into the mage quest line before. And I genuinely don't remember. Oh, hey, buddies. Gosh, I love playing a rogue so much, y'all. Like, I've been enjoying my mage run, but it is nothing like playing a rogue. It's so good. Ooh, what do we have over here? Just some lambs. Well, okay. Well then. Oh my gosh! Hello, honey garlic fish bones. I love your username. Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Beth Stew Art. How are you? We're gonna move back over here for a moment. Space Laura, welcome. Raiders, hi. Thank you so much for the follow, Best Do Art. Y'all, I just gotta say, first off, my name's Elizabeth. Beth is also good too, so we got something in common here. Brandon, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, everybody. We are playing some Dragon Age Inquisition in preparation for Veilguard. I'm doing my Solas-mance. Yes, the Beth Club. Let's go. Hi, Cindy. Oh, I love my mods. Yes, it's so wonderful to meet you, honey garlic fish bones. First off, is there an abbreviated version of your username you'd like me to use? If not, that's cool too. How was your stream? It's the best. Well, hold on, let me go put my retainers in that I can really do the list. We don't love you, sorry. Wow, rude. Rude, Cindy. Thank you. How was your stream, honey garlic fish bones? What were you playing? I'm guessing something about Dragon Age, because we're loving the Dragon Age hype right now. Sorry, I'm just like spamming my search function and just clearing up the loot, so y'all are not missing anything right now, even though you can hear what I'm doing. I promise you're not missing anything. It's just me picking up loot. You are on something tonight? Honestly, yeah, vibes. She was good. You can call me HGFB, B, honey, anything is okay. Cool. Beth is such a lesbian name. Yes, it is. Amen. A freaking woman, not men. Sorry. Lesbians. You're on to something. You're on to something. Actually streaming Animal Crossing, but I finally picked your tag. Yes, I love Animal Crossing. Okay, so now I need to know, have you played Dragon Age? And if you haven't, what are you doing? Because Dragon Age is so freaking gay. Also, just because y'all seem super cool right off the bat, First off, honey, thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Secondly, y'all, I'm gonna be following them like right now. Go follow Honey Garlic Fish Bones. Oh my gosh, your picture's so cute. So cute. I just love typing out your username. It's great. Yeah, go follow her. And let me, as like a little welcome, let me play my raid channel trailer for you guys so you can learn a little bit more about me and the games I've played in the past. But just know, Dragon Age is at the center of it all, even if you don't see it in the trailer, because I don't think I have Dragon Age in my trailer, which is kind of sad. But enjoy. Oh wait, I don't have it set as a command on the stream. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Enjoy. Oh, hold on. What just happened? They don't lie. Like Shakira's hips. And see. Oh my gosh, hi Kikazma, thank you for the lurk. Oh, hello. Like, why is she walking in circles?
What's everyone drinking tonight?
Water.
I think tequila. All right, kids. You want to play with dragons? You want to be a dragon?
What? Why did they jump? What?
You're doing great, sweetie.
I don't know about that. No, why would you duck right under it? No, Marines! Marines! What the heck? I'll sing some music for the outro since I don't have Spotify working. Oh my goodness. Do, 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 do. Welcome back from that channel trailer. It's wonderful. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Shakira should be here. We have a community member named Shakira's Hips. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Where is she? Wait. Can you help me make a catchphrase for Bruce? Oh my gosh. The fact that you make catchphrases is amazing. Love that. Yeah, the Brits are sleeping. We have a few Brits in our community too, and I started to stream late, so they didn't get to be here tonight. I feel bad, but I was helping my sister with her new house and renovating her kitchen, yada yada yada. My sister's lurking somewhere, but you know. But anyway, Honey Garlic Fish Bones and community, thank you so much for being here. If you have not played Dragon Age, you are in for a treat. Ethan, hi. I'm back just in time to say goodnight, it seems. Yes, have a lovely night, Ethan. Thank you so much for stopping back in and saying hi. Hello, sister dear. Y'all, Botanical Becca is my sister. She also streams. She's super cool. Go follow her. We're gonna throw a shout out in for her as well. Because love her. Obviously, because she's my sister. If I didn't love her, I think there'd be a problem. Honey Garlic Fish Bones, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Excuse me, no. What? What do you mean, no? Making a sim, what should her aspiration be? She's a masked lesbian. Carpentry. Lumberjacking. Clearly. She's my goose personified. Yeah. Give her something outdoorsy. Y'all, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Dragon Age. He's so freaking gay. So if you're gay and you're not playing Dragon Age, what are you doing? You're missing out. It's $10 on Steam or less, I think, right now, to buy all 3 existing Dragon Age games and play them all before the 4th game, Veilguard, releases this fall. So go do it. Me and my brother physically abuse each other daily with her love language. You know, Cindy, I'm happy for you and your brother, but I'm so glad that Becca and I don't do that to each other. Such a good deal. Wow. Yeah, I know. It's so good. And Inquisition, the newest game, is 10 freaking years old. Doesn't always feel like a 10-year-old game unless you look at the characters' faces. Then it looks like a 10-year-old game. So, I don't think either of us could fight. You're so right, Becca. So right. Tempted to make a Steam account just to maybe buy them. Cindy, do it, because you never know. Like, honestly, you could probably run Inquisition on a laptop. Dragon Age 2 for sure as well. Origins is sketchy. We'll see. But do it. Just do it. Then you have them for whenever you get a PC. Or you borrow somebody else's PC. So okay, everybody from Honey's community, if you need to lurk, go lurk, do your thing, grab a snack, grab some water, go to bed if you need to. But it's Saturday. What are you doing going to bed this early? It's only 11 p.m. Eastern time. You remind me of it. Oh my gosh, that is the highest compliment I could ever receive. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you so much. Sunday afternoon here. Oh, dope. Then you can stay up as long as you want. Oh, love that. Love that so much. Yeah, it's Saturday night here for me still. So, but I'm staying up. It's Saturday. Like, why wouldn't I stay up, you know? But yeah, y'all, if you need to lurk or go do other things, please go do other things. Don't feel like you have to stick around forever, but also if you stick around, it's appreciated. Yeah, Cindy is so right. I am gonna keep that compliment in the back of my mind forever. Someone told me I was like Renee Rapp. Like, clearly I'm the best. So Nelly Fishbones went to the same high school as Renee. Stop. Please spill all of the details. I go feral for Renee Rapp and Chapel Roan. I go feral for both of them. I need them to do a collaboration. Like, the clip of the two of them talking about how they want to have a craft night sent me, and I need to know what they crafted together on their craft night. So, please spill the details, but also if you gotta lurk, do your thing, do your post-stream self-care, whatever you gotta do. We're gonna get back into the game while I keep talking about this, but believe me, I will not forget that you went to the same high school as Renee Rapp. That is stuck in my mind forever. She went there for her senior year, but she's always been so talented. Yeah, like, seeing the clips of her in high school performing as Regina George in Mean Girls, and then seeing the comparison of that to her performance in the movie Mean Girls is wild and amazing, and I love it. My school has housed literally no one, even vaguely famous, at least no one for good reasons. One of the high schools nearby to my high school was where Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson went to high school and played football. And Taylor Swift went to a high school near me, I think. Or near my high school. I don't live super close to my high school anymore, but that's the closest claim to him. Mario Andretti lived in my hometown as well for a while. Those are my claims to fame and the celebrities that live near me. You look like her, but you also sound like her. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I mean, regardless of whether it's because you're Australian or not, I'll take it. That's gonna go to my head so fast. If it hasn't already. I should performed at a place 2 hours from me in 2009. I was very young then and didn't live in the area I live now. Yeah, like, it's crazy how she's blown up since then. I am not a Swiftie by any means. But I am a Gaylor. I am a true Gaylor believer. In rural Australia too. Wow. That's impressive. All right, actually, do we have any other Gaylor believers in chat? I need to know. No, I don't want to get stuck there. Our health teacher got fired for yelling slurs at a football game. That's pretty much our claim to fame. Oh my gosh. Where I grew up, that would never happen. They would keep those coaches for as long as they possibly could. And teachers for as long as they possibly could if they think that they have any reason to do good at the school. You're a Gaylor hater? Oh no. I'm so curious though. Like, my theory is, like, I firmly believe that there's a very strong chance of her being queer. But also, like, I will hate her guts forever if she truly is just queer baiting. That's where I'm at with the Gaylor stuff. I also didn't believe in ibuprofen. What? Ibuprofen is everything. Think she's just autistic? I've never heard that theory before, but it tracks. That tracks. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I am too. I'm diagnosed. We're going to pause that. I'm diagnosed ADHD. I'm so sorry. Thank you for reminding me of the game audio. I had muted it while we were watching the channel trailer. Okay. Okay. Nice. Now I am diagnosed ADHD, and it doesn't explain everything. So I'm like 99% sure I'm ADHD instead. OCD recently? Interesting. That must be really, like, gosh, that's got to be really intertangled with the ADHD and autism then too, because, like, it's so rare to have just one of all of those. But yeah, to have his ADHD and excuse me, autism go hand in hand so frequently. But then the comorbidities of everything is just so crazy to me. My prediction said dysphoria. Yeah, same. Same. That one is, like, I've known that one for sure before. Autism OCD gang. Yep, my sister. Autistic and OCD as well.
Bastards.
Can we talk about that later? Oh my gosh. Yes.
Good work, conscript.
Or
even if this shouldn't have happened, they could have.
Not even. This isn't even related to reduction, but just like
leave
the.
maid, not
Hey, I
bought.
need to talk.
Take back what they
That
stole.
sends
Go
me to a
back to your
spiral.
families. You saved yourselves.
Once in high school, I was 6 feet in mid 200s. This health teacher looked at me and said, "Half an ibuprofen is plenty." Oh my gosh, Cindy, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
You're no farmer.
Why do you know my name?
Absolutely.
Who are you?
So my former manager at work, he's now above, like, a level up from there, and so my current manager is wonderful too. But my former manager would always say, if he wanted to talk with me or have a quick call, he would say, "Hey, free for a moment?" All good, like nothing bad. And he would clarify that there was nothing bad happening with the call ever. And I was like, "Thank you. You are a godsend for reassuring the RSD mind." Yep, same. Anxiety, autism, ADHD, OCD, probably endo. Stop. Same. Okay, we could talk about endometriosis forever and its relation to ADHD, or not ADHD, but autism. No, gosh, brain. Endo and its correlation to anxiety and depression. But it can, if you don't have anxiety and depression, firstly, it can cause it. It can also get worse because of it, because of stress and cortisol levels. Then Christ, I it's my ibuprofen bottle through the screens and I don't feel pain. Amen. Amen. Wait. Cindy, I read it correctly at least. I read it as my brother in Christ, even though you typed my browser in Christ. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I feel you, Beth. I feel you on that. Also, I'm so sorry, everybody. An ad has just started. I'll wait to do anything important until after the ad's done. If you can hear me and you are not subscribed, you are a lucky one. Some people have gotten lucky. Because now, I'm birth control now, but it made me throw up all the time. Okay. Yeah. Beth, when the ad's over, we're gonna talk some more about endo because I've got info for you. Gosh, I could talk about my endo experience for hours. But also, can we just talk about how gorgeous my Inquisitor is? Like, look at this. Words. Look at this face. Look at this face. She is beautiful. Yeah. She's beautiful. I totally lost my train of thought. This is my ADHD in action. I've not been on my meds for like over a month, and it's a problem. I need to find a new doctor because my old doctor is just not working out anymore. Although I should look to see if she's back at her practice, at least so I can get meds temporarily. Hopefully my doctor likes me because he throws a fit every time I tell him I didn't finish the medication he prescribed me. He threw a box of Band-Aids at me once. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. I love that. I love that so much. But listen, sometimes people need that reinforcement, you know? Sometimes it's necessary. All right, everybody, welcome back from the ads. Okay, so endometriosis. Well, actually, let me proceed with this dialogue in game, then we'll talk about endometriosis. You're no farmer. Why do you know my name? Who are you? Greetings are in order, I guess.
I know your name because I'm an agent of the Inquisition. I'm investigating whether the disappearance of wardens has anything to do with the murder of the Divine.
Maker's balls. The wardens and the Divine. That can't. No.
All right, when
you're
Blackwell
so you don't
stops
really
talking,
know.
we're gonna talk about endo for a second because
First off,
I am
didn't know they
sure
disappeared.
that me and
But we
Beth
do
in the
that,
chat are
right?
not the only ones
No
here who
more
have
blight,
experienced
job done.
or know
Wardens
someone
are
who's
the first
experienced
thing forgotten.
endometriosis.
But one thing I'll tell you, no warden killed the Divine.
Yeah, no, I
Our
totally got you,
purpose
Beth. I
isn't
totally got you.
political.
So if you haven't already, go find on Facebook. I know Facebook. Ugh. But go to Facebook and find the group Nancy's Nook. Nook and then N-O-O-K. I realize my K might not. The enunciation of that might not be coming through the mic. Nancy's Nook has a compiled list of endometriosis specialists and endo-trained excision surgeons who specialize in endometriosis and PCOS treatment. They have a US list, but they also have an international list because the vast majority of gynecologists and primary care doctors don't know how to treat endo, and prescribing birth control is like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound, and it doesn't work. We all know that. You can't use a Band-Aid for a gunshot wound. Birth control does not treat endo. Full stop. So, Nancy's Nook on Facebook is the place to go to find more research as well as to find a good doctor for it. That's how I found my most recent doctor that I used for surgery. That surgery was 4 or 5 years ago. I went on an IUD after that just to be safe. I recently got my IUD removed about 6-7 months ago, and I have not had an endo symptom at all since that surgery. And it's been wonderful. Hard to get into because it's a 1 out of 5. Oh my gosh, that ratio is even worse than the US then. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I would definitely see if you can get on a wait list or something, because having that proper excision surgery is so worth it. So freaking worth it. I went from never having a regular period, like never knowing when my period was coming, it never being on time or skipping periods. Like literally since I got my period at 11 years old, never had a regular one. But then having excruciatingly heavy periods to now having a period with no birth control now. It's only 3 or 4 days long and it is like significantly lighter. I would call it only a medium flow at best, you know? And it has changed my life having that excision surgery. Having surgery because I'm less than 25. They don't talk about removing any kind. No. You don't even have to remove anything because endometriosis creates its own estrogen. So you should never require a hysterectomy or any removal of organs for endometriosis treatment. Should never be required unless there's damage to those organs that they would need to be removed for that reason. But a good endo excision surgeon should not need to remove those organs unless it's absolutely medically necessary. So I have all of my organs still intact. I can have a baby if I want to someday. I still have a regular period. It's so much more livable. And like, oh yeah, I mean, but if you so lost in this combo, I'll let y'all have this moment. Thank you, Cindy. Love you. Like even just tumors and stuff? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. No, if you use Nancy's Nook, all of those surgeons will be good in that regard. Go find Nancy's Nook on Facebook. I promise you will not be disappointed. And if you are, they have a review system set up in place. Or like even if you have questions about surgeons, they have a review system set up in place where you can like search the doctor's name that's local to you in the Facebook group, and other people who have gone to them will have written reviews about their experience and their surgery with those doctors. So, you're also welcome to whisper me on Twitch or DM me anywhere else. My username is Musical Finesse everywhere, except for Twitter. You can see up here. I have an underscore at the end. Oh my gosh, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, please. I know like everybody likes to be like, oh, do this for endo, do this for endo, do this for endo, and most of it doesn't work. But I swear by it, Nancy's Nook at least gives you all the research, like the like actually good research, proven research about endometriosis and treatment for endo, as well as PCOS and fertility. Absolutely, like on your own time, of course. Don't feel like you have to. But I would strongly encourage you to look into it because it changed everything for me. Changed everything for me. Like, I don't have to worry. I've not been on birth control for like 7 or 8 months. And it's been wonderful. And the only reason I was on it was because I had a husband that I'm no longer with. And I didn't want to get pregnant at the time. So... anyways, back to some Dragon Age. That's my tangent on endometriosis. Go to Nancy's Nook. They're wonderful. Okay. Then where are the wardens?
So where are the rest of you?
I haven't seen any wardens for months. I travel alone, recruiting. Not much interest because
it's
the
wild that we're both named Beth,
dead, and no need to
and we have very similar things about us.
Treaties,
you know,
give wardens the
it's
right
really cool.
to take what we need, who we need. These idiots forced this fight, so I conscripted their victims.
Absolutely,
They
totally
had to do
understand
what I
that.
said, so I told them to stand.
I've gotten very lucky that
Next time they won't need me.
My acne
Grey
isn't
wardens
insane.
can
It's kind of calmed down in my late 20s.
Make you better than you think
but
you
like,
are.
I am a skin picker as well. I feel ya. Oh, the fact that you can romance Blackball, that really is kind of weird. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going for Solas, but...
I wasn't aware Grey Wardens could take whatever they want.
It's complicated. If there's a blight, everyone has to help the effort to fight it. The treaties are ancient. Outside of blights, it's as binding as a clever tongue can make it.
Do you have any idea where the other
Wardens
Wardens could have
she
gone?
still breaks out, but she's going
Maybe
through early
they
menopause
return
because
to
of
our
this.
stronghold at Weishaupt.
Gotcha. Well, I
That's in
hope
the
for her sake
Anderfels,
that like
a long way north.
all of
Don't
this with the
really
early
know.
menopause too, like
Can't
helps
imagine why they'd all disappear at once.
the acne calm
let
down.
alone where
'Cause
they
that really
disappear to.
sucks. I feel bad for her.
Why haven't you gone missing like the rest of them?
Well, maybe I was going to. Or maybe there's a new directive, but a runner got lost or something. My job was to recruit on my own. Plan to stay that way for months. Years.
It's been a pleasure, Warden Blackwall, but this didn't help at all.
Inquisition. Agent, did you say? Hold a moment. The Divine is
Come
dead
on, Blackwell,
and the
let's
sky
go.
is torn.
Go
Events
back to
like
Haven.
these, thinking we're absent is almost as bad as thinking we're involved. If you're trying to put things right, maybe you need a warden. Maybe you need me.
You sure about that, buddy?
The Inquisition needs all the support it can get. But what can one Grey Warden do?
Save the fucking world if pressed.
Amen.
Look,
If you haven't played the
maybe
other
fighting
games,
demons
go play
from the
them.
sky isn't something I'm practiced at. But show me someone who is. And like I said, there are treaties. Maybe this isn't a blight, but it's bloody well a disaster. Some will honor them. Being a warden means something to a lot of people.
Oh, wait a minute. There's my mouse. Okay. Yes, please join the
Warden
Inquisition, sir.
Blackwall, the Inquisition accepts your offer.
Good to hear. We both need to know what's going on. And perhaps I've been keeping to myself for too long. This warden walks with the Inquisition.
All right. Well, we're keeping Blackwall out for now. I want to keep my OG3. Oh, there's nothing in that chest. Oh, loot. Let's get the loot. By pretending you'll earn back your soldier's honor, or you can do something with the skills that son of a bitch taught you. Interesting. I wonder if that's supposed to be related specifically to Blackwall or not. Okay. So we finished Blackwall. And let's go find Sarah. Like, look at her tarot card. So, fun fact. Yes, you can come back now, Cindy. So, fun fact, y'all, for those who have not played Dragon Age, at least in Dragon Age Inquisition, the third game, there are tarot cards heavily involved for all of, like, the artwork in the game when it comes to, like, the character art, as well as other stuff, like in the codex. Actually, let's see if I, nope, not inventory. I go back to here and go to collections. No? How do I, codex. There we go. Like, there's just really good tarot art. Show image. Like, look at that. Look at that. Look at all the tarot cards. And BioWare did make a tarot deck at one point, but it's no longer available, and I really want it. I want it so bad. There is apparently a way to get the tarot deck artwork, at least. Someone on Tumblr had all the art saved and published on Tumblr, and so like I have seriously considered for a couple of years now just downloading all the artwork and going and getting it printed myself on cards, just because I think it looks really cool. So oh wait, hold on, zoom out on the map. We'll do more of that later, but let's go get Sarah. We love dubious illegal tarot cards. Look, if you can't buy them anywhere, then it's not theft. Right? Right. That's how that works. hey, enemies, let's fight. This is so very, like, this little area to fight in is so very Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2. Like, it's the one thing that I feel like connects the games the most. I mean, false, but pop girly. As long as you're not selling yourself, I think it's legal. Yeah. Images are available online for people to download, so why not? Just for myself. I'm not gonna sell them. I don't have commercial rights to the images, so I literally can't sell them. I would never. Speaking of commercial rights, I'm in talks with some artists about some potential merch. For those of you who were here for the original merch talks, y'all know what I'm talking about. For those who weren't, just you wait.
Immeasurably.
And
I don't know who
stupidly.
you are. You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My
No.
efforts will survive.
Beth, I'm so
victories
sorry.
against you
I'm so
elsewhere.
sorry. That's the worst.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Like bleeding level? Oh my gosh, Beth, I'm so sorry.
Obey me.
Go do what you gotta
arrow
do
in
to
my
take care of that, please.
So, you followed the
If you're
notes
stealing
well
me to
enough.
toast up.
Glad to see you're...
Yeah, I know you
you're
are.
an elf.
That doesn't surprise me at
Wow.
all.
Hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Yeah?
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah.
Race
This
in the
is
South
cover.
has
Get
some
round it.
benefits.
For the reinforcements.
True.
Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Okay.
Why don't you take their
Oh,
weapons?
we're going into more combat.
Because
Okay.
no breaches.
I love Sarah and her dialogue so much.
Yeah? Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Just raising a farm well fed. Honestly, yeah. Who are you? Who are these people? Why am I attacking them? What's with all the breaches? Amen. First, you have to make sense.
Could we take a few moments for sense to reassert itself? Who are you people?
I'm not people, but I get what you want. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Sarah and her arrows. Always. I have to think of that one girl that Sarah looks like. Oh my gosh, I know. You sent that to me and I can't unsee it.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you.
I love
Then you've
Sarah
got
so
cloaks
much.
And spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal.
I love
Like
her. I'll investigate just for lore.
So who are your friends of Red Jenny?
But we're taking
You must
her.
know them.
So that rogue armor you're wearing
it's
is
not
one of the
hard
best
to
looking sets.
understand
It
if you're not
really
trying to waste
is.
your day on it.
Once
Someone
I find a
little
set,
always
though, I'm
hits
happy with
someone
whether
big.
it's this one or a different
And
one.
unless you don't
We're
eat, sleep, or
recoloring it
piss, you're
for
never
sure.
far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is
Scraping out
good.
bleeding gonna count it as a win. Amen. Congrats.
Back there, you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow.
She's got a
Andraste's
point.
herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead, yeah? I want to help this, whatever it is, Inquisition.
Sounds petty and criminal, but I'm
You
all
sound
for
like
it.
a thief who acts out petty revenge
Maybe
fantasies.
autism. Are you super duper clumsy, so things are not focused?
And that might be bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
right.
more than
You
that,
want to
I
put
bump
guy
into
up so
things.
I can say my sorries?
I'm the
Bad
kind
things
of
just happen to
ADHD
bad
that
people.
and autism
We
that like
find someone not so bad. Maybe
I'm really
he'll
good
end
at
up not so
dodging
dead.
and like
Good
maneuvering
enough?
my body around obstacles, but then I'll sometimes forget and just jam into something really hard. Yep, I run into things all the time. Absolutely. But you didn't know him.
You say that like it's obvious, but you didn't know him.
I knew about him.
That's just rumor.
Look, I'd have been fine stripping his guards and nicking his stuff. Turns out he deserved worse. Or was him trying to kill you a good thing? Are you the baddie? Didn't think so.
Sarah, truer words have never been said. Join us,
All right,
please.
Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
She is
Yes!
the
Getting
exclusively
good before you're
lesbian
too big to
character
lie.
in this game that you
That'll
can
keep your
romance,
breeches
but
where they
only
should
as a
be.
woman.
Plus extra breeches
She
because I
loves
have all these.
all
you
women,
have merchants who buy that
specifically
piss, yeah? Got to be
Kunari.
worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there,
And
Herald.
if you're an
This
elf
will
like
be
she
grand.
is, she's like, I don't know about you. So every game has some different restrictions for the romances, but like so good. You really had a chaperone good luck babe moment hug. Huh? Yeah. Okay, listen though. I was married to a man. I'm still technically married to a man because the divorce isn't done. So I really had my good luck babe moment IRL. I know. I thought I was bi for so long, and then I realized I wasn't. So, yeah, for real. Look, I get men have their place in society with the straight and bi and pan women, but not for me. Not for me. My ex was also kind of abusive, so like, if y'all want the tea on that, let me know. That'll be after the divorce is finalized that I share that information, though. So. Anyways, let's go chat with Sarah now that we're back at our home base. And then we'll go chat with the character we're trying to romance. For context, I'm only romancing a man in this game because of lore and plot reasons. So, very excited about it for the next game. I think I'm probably bi, but also like I think I'm arrow ace. Like I'm sexually attractive at all, but I don't want to not have sex, you know? Yeah, no. That is not oversharing. The queer community is alive and well and very safe here in my community. So it is never oversharing. Unless you're getting graphic, then that might be oversharing. But aside from that, it's not oversharing.
Good and proper, you should know. Friend of the alienage and all, and I mean, I'm Flisser.
Yeah, Sean, for real. Literally. Okay, so story time. So we had a couples counselor that we were working with for a while, and she finally was like, "Look, you've tried everything to fix your marriage. Let's try opening up the marriage and let her explore her sexuality, because it was already a question of, am I lesbian or am I bi?" And so we did. I went on a few dates with the girl, and literally the moment I kissed her, I was like, oh shit, I think I'm gay. took me like another month and a half after that to really solidify that in my mind, because I didn't want to admit it to myself, because staying in a marriage was easier than a divorce in my mind at the time. But yeah, the realization process was wild, and I'm so much happier now. So that guy's attractive, but I don't think I'd want to have sex with him. Yeah, no, God, I can look at a man and say, yes, he's attractive, but I wouldn't say I'm attracted to a man, you know?
I'm not from an alien age. I'm Dalish.
Oh, right, of course, because of the things on your face. Yes.
But also from
As I
non-romantic.
said, I'm Flissa.
Wait, I
The
find
Inquisition
people
soldiers
attractive
needed a place
objectively.
to
Yeah,
unwind, so
no, it's
Leliana
super
brought
easy
me
to
in
say
to
like,
take
yeah,
consent.
they're directly attractive,
But it's
or I like
safer
them
for the soldiers than
aesthetically.
looking for
That's
trouble
another
in
thing.
some
Aesthetic
village.
attraction is a very valid thing. I feel like the what's it called? The split attraction model, I think is what it's called, is really fascinating, because you could have a sexuality in terms of finding someone sexually attractive, but then you can also have a romantic attraction that's different from your sexual attraction. So for a long time, I thought I was maybe bi-romantic and homosexual. So only finding women sexually attractive, but romantically being attracted to men and women and to non-binary folks and yada yada yada. So yeah, and then of course aesthetic attraction is a layer as well. And I feel like at the bare minimum, aesthetic attraction is super important to me. Like, it sounds so shallow, but it is. It is what it is, you know? Yeah, you form a non-romantic way. I find people attractive objectively. Yeah, exactly. It's like in Australia, there's a huge sexism problem. 44 women have been killed in this country because of domestic violence, specifically because they're women. Like, if most men aren't willing to see that that's an issue, I don't want to be with them. Absolutely. And I feel like if you are under the bi umbrella, that's still totally valid. Like, bisexual and pansexual, yada yada, anything under the bi umbrella does not mean you feel sexual attraction or any other type of attraction 50-50. 50-50 is pretty rare. Most people have a preference, especially if they identify as bi. Pansexual or omnisexual maybe less so, but bisexual, absolutely, it's okay. Like, you can absolutely have a preference. Yeah, women are so much better. Women are women. So.
You said Leliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, mainly. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I
Wait a
passed word
second.
to Leliana.
Who is this woman? Do we know her?
She asked if I
Flitza
wanted to
in
own my own
Denerim.
tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
Is she? Wait, is Flissa in one of the other Dragon Age games? Hold on. Flissa Dragon Age. Is she in other games? I can't tell. Okay, I'll look at that later. So many so much more nice. Yes. 'Cause I know it's like to be a girl or yeah. They have the experience, the lived experience. Absolutely. That's what my kid have queer parents. Yes. They did transcend the past, but I don't know if I like them or it's just me being like they're not a woman, but they know what it's like. Okay. Honestly, there is nothing wrong with that. Like, because there's a difference between like saying I'm transphobic or biphobic or whatever versus like saying I have a preference in gender due to lived experience. That's something I've learned recently. Like if you have a preference for gender because of transphobia or another reason, whatever, that's one thing. To say that you have a preference because of lived experience is another thing entirely, and I feel like it's valid. So, I'm not gonna think I'm emotional on my period because I'm a woman. Exactly. And like, if men realize that, I feel like it would be a lot easier for a lot of women to be with men. So
What can you tell me about this area?
Adarna's Haven's apothecary.
I just gotta say
He's been
too,
making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can.
like, and I've talked about this a little bit before in stream.
Whatever he can,
I
friend the quartermaster can
really, really,
and for anything
truly
fancier, you
love
can try buying from Segret.
being able to talk about this
Prices aren't
stuff
too high.
on stream with y'all because in my coming out process, my second coming out process, I feel like I had a wonderful support system in some really wonderful queer friends that I'm still very close with, as well as my sister and my brother-in-law. And not everyone has that, and I want to give that kind of support to others around me as much as possible. Like, I was so lucky to have people around me that were supportive and caring about everything I was dealing with internally and externally. And so I truly want to be that kind of support for other people. So, for anyone lurking or anyone that's just not wanting to share, like, if you ever feel like you do want to share, don't be afraid to, because I'm always going to back you up and boost you up. So
this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger.
I do trans women
That
too,
would've been
though. I think they're so
hilarious if
cool.
you
They
were a man,
absolutely are. Trans women are beautiful.
Anyway, stopping wars
Literally,
should earn more sovereigns than
like,
this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and
I don't know.
mages need
Trans
to be
women
sat
are just
down.
so wonderful and inspiring because while they've not had the same lived experience as a cis woman, they've gone through in a lot of ways so much more. And like, no cisgender man is going to choose to be a woman based on what we go through, you know? So like, for a trans woman to come out it takes so much more guts and bravery and like determination, you know? I don't know. I don't know how else to put it. I feel like there's so much more that I could say about that, but I don't know what to say. Yeah, and we love our ace spectrum friends and our ace umbrella. Like, whether you call it a spectrum or an umbrella, like, there's so many different ways like that people fall into the ace category. And like, I still wonder if I'm demisexual or not. Like, I don't really know. And to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Like, regardless, I find women attractive. They're the ones I want. That's all I need to know, you know? Beth, I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you for feeling comfortable enough to share that you're ace or ace adjacent. I'm so happy for you. I'm really happy for you. So thank you for feeling comfortable enough to share and feeling like this community is a safe place to share. Trans women are so much more demonized in society than trans men. I know. Well, and I think it's partly because trans men often have an easier time passing because with hormones and they start to grow facial hair. Like, that's a big thing that like that just happens. Like with trans women, like there's a lot more that at least physically goes into things, you know? And so it's harder to pass, I feel like, for some women. And that's, I think, the big thing is people like to say, oh, we can always tell. No, you can't. You could look at a trans man and say that they're a cisgender man when they're not. You know? Like, it's not having anyone properly yet, though. That's okay. Look, I feel like I wasn't really sure how to go about dating because I met my ex-husband in college. We went to a Christian college. Full disclosure, I still feel like my Christian faith is important for me. But I'm also not going to be a bigoted person. Like, that's just not who I am. I'm an inclusive person. I fully believe that it is not a sin to be gay. So, there we go. But so, Christian college, we met each other freshman year of college. Got married right out of college as well. So, like, didn't get around to dating much in general. So, there's this guy on TikTok who looks like a Viking. People are like, you're a woman, and he doesn't look like one. Like, what the heck? You're a queer Christian too. I'm so that makes me so happy because let me tell you, it's hard to find other queer Christians. It's so hard. That's something that I've felt like is really important in my dating life. I would love to find another queer Christian because my faith is important to me. Oh, yeah. No, I totally know what you meant. Totally know what you meant. Like, people will only say that they're like, oh, I totally knew you're trans when they find out you're trans. If someone doesn't say that they're trans, but they are, people aren't going to know. Like, people, cisgender, bigoted people are stupid. That's all I gotta say.
It's not just a war between those two. Well, sure, the sky has a hole in it, but I can't put an arrow in that. Well, I have. Doesn't come down. That's weird. And that's the point, right? It's weird and right there, but they still want to punch each other.
She's just so great.
They're
Her
too busy to
haircut's
look
kind
up
of
where the
rough,
real
but like,
questions are.
she's just wonderful. Women are wonderful.
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End of
Same.
war. Stitch the sky.
Women are
the easy one first.
So wonderful.
Of course. You're daft, yeah? Most people get special. They lose their
I
nerve.
love Sarah's
Can't
laugh
see how stupid
so
it all
much.
is. I think I like you, Lady Herald. Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
She likes us, but we're not romancing her. We're romancing a man, sadly. But it's for the plot. It's okay.
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I
I'm
can ask
romancing
from
her in my
anyone.
off-stream playthrough, so
I'm
it's
in.
fine.
It's an investment, yeah?
Like, I've seen things.
Better pay off, too.
A lot of women
Keep it
don't realize
raw
they're
and
queer because of Compet.
everything. I had things to do.
Me to a T. I read the Lesbian Master Doc for the first time, and I was like, no, this is not me. I'm definitely bi. And then my therapist rephrased all of it for me without me realizing he was rephrasing it. I was like, oh my gosh, you're so right. I'm a lesbian. It was wild. I just love my babysitter when I was 6. Oh my gosh. I love that. The only crushes I've ever had on guys growing up were people that I was like, I'm gonna have a crush on you because nobody else does, or because everybody does. There's no in between. Solus. This is the man we're romancing in this playthrough. The egg. Bald egg.
We'll talk later.
I haven't read it, but I've heard that it's not the best because the main maker is bi, which is really scared of men. How much is fair? Yeah, I feel like it's also like it's really easy for people to start doubting their sexuality when they read it because like there's a lot of bi women that will just start doubting everything even if they are truly bi.
I can see them breaking the
So I feel like it's a good start to start if you're really questioning. It's a good thing to read just to kind of get your mind rolling and start thinking about things. But it's not the end all be all. Like it really wasn't for me. I read it and thought it couldn't apply to me.
Seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am,
I was engaged to my dad's
glad
coworker.
that he is with
They
us.
broke up, so I never saw her again.
Even if
Oh,
he
that's so
was
sad.
not what I expected. He seems to be a good man.
But I'm glad
and
that
his
you were like,
experience will be an asset
to look
to
back
the
and be like,
Inquisition.
yeah, definitely in love with her.
As for the other wardens,
I'm glad that you
I
have that at
suppose
least.
We will have to keep looking.
I'll leave you to your work.
Oh, Liliana, I love you so much. She's not romanceable this game, but that's because she's romanceable in the very first game, and it's wonderful. She's my canon romance in the first game. Okay, let's take a look at what we have. Okay, Varric stuff. I need to go get Madame de Fer. Okay, let's check on our war table first, and then we'll go grab Madame de Fer. Vivienne, if you will. Never allowed to be gay as an option, but I had such a love for her. Like, that wasn't straight occurrence. Yeah! Honestly, like, growing up in a Christian household, I'm, like, partly resentful for that because, like, I wish I could have had the option to be queer sooner. But I also know that, like, the way I was raised and everything shaped who I am now. So I also wouldn't change any of it. You know?
Let us begin.
Sarah, what do you need bees for? You know what ruins a party? Bees. I know a man who teaches how to jar them safely, but angry. Stingy, no good for honey, but great for throwing. He's somewhere south. Sarah has scribbled a jar of things hitting someone in the face. Also a butt. Sarah, I love you.
Let's see what we have.
I didn't know what queer people were, so it's like I wasn't told I can't become gay. Exactly. Like, I can look back now and be like, oh, I was so gay in this moment as a child. Totally. We're gonna do all the Red Jenny stuff.
All right.
No, I've played this game like 5 times at least, so you're good. You're totally good. This game is my favorite game of all time. Dragon Age series being my favorite series of all time as well. So like, distractions are nothing. I am a-okay. Let's go meet our next companion. Doesn't matter who we take as companions, but I'll just take my default 3 right now. I think I was determining earlier, oh, I should have switched it up, that I want to bring Solas everything, but then also Sarah, and then my warrior, I'm not really sure who I want to bring. So like, I should probably just bring Cassandra. I grabbed Varric before. What shows are you into? So many. I love Netflix reality shows are always a favorite. Can't wait for the next season of Queer Ultimatum because
Lady
we're gonna finally have non-binary folks on there.
Of the Inquisition.
But then I also do love anime.
Pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at
Specifically,
every event
She-Ra
becomes so
on Netflix. People argue whether it's an anime or just an animated show.
So
it's
you
kind of in
must be a
between.
guest of
But
Madame de
She-Ra
Fer.
is
Or are you
wonderful.
here for du
Best
patient?
enemies to
Are you
lovers
really on
ever.
business?
Yes.
I have heard the most
Just
curious
privileged to grow up in a
tales of
generation
you.
where it's not taboo to
I
be
cannot
queer.
imagine half
Yeah,
of them are
absolutely.
true.
I, for Halloween last year, made myself an Adora costume, her horde outfit with the red jacket and gray pants. I was quite proud of myself. I even styled a wig, so I still have the whole thing. Maybe I should do a She-Ra cosplay stream sometime as Adora. It's good. End of story. Absolutely. Wait, Cindy, you've watched She-Ra? I didn't know this. Did not know this about you. I watched it as a 12-year-old first season. I was like, I hope they get together. Never thought it would be queer, right? Oh, it's so freaking good. I've shown it to so many people that I know. They've all fallen in love with it. No, Cindy, you are not allowed to leave. No, not allowed. Yeah, no, I'm constantly rewatching it. I also just love a lot of anime in general. I'm kind of picky about my anime though. I love Sword Art Online. I know, controversial. I love Seven Deadly Sins. I love Spy Family, which everybody loves Spy Family. My Dress Up Darling was so good. My Happy Marriage on Netflix, it's very straight, but it also feels kind of queer coded, and I can't explain why. So, where can I do what I want? Honestly, in modern day America, I don't know about that anymore. Well, not many of us can do what we want. Have you seen Steven Universe? I've heard so many good things about it. The show with Lore goes hard, made me cry. There's queer characters. Ooh, okay. I might have to watch that. Watch Love After World Domination. Okay, hold on. I'm going to make a list on my phone of things y'all are recommending. Hold on. Let me open my notes app. I've heard so many good things about Steven Universe, but I know nothing about it. Steven Universe. Love After World Domination. Like queer main characters, like 2 of the main 4 characters, but it's kind of low-key. I love that. Ooh, I love Heartstopper. If you haven't watched Heartstopper, please go watch it. It's so good. Brent is also British. Ooh, okay. What other anime have I watched? Oh yeah, so like I was saying, My Happy Marriage on Netflix, it's a newer anime. It came out just like this past year. Is so straight. but it feels so queer-coded. And like, it's super easy to kind of mix up queer-coded versus like for the female gaze, but it feels more queer-coded than female gazy. So I highly recommend if you haven't watched it. Yeah, Heartstopper is so good. So freaking good. What other anime have I watched recently? Oh, my guilty pleasure. Cindy already knows about this about me. I love High School DxD. If you didn't want to know that about me, I'm sorry. But I do love some fan service. Have every book Alice Oseman has ever published? I have not read the books yet. I need to. I really need to. What other anime? I have a bunch of anime on my watch list. I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. Okay, let's pay attention to Madame de Fer real quick. We're gonna pay attention to her, and then we'll come back to talking about anime and TV shows that we love. Okay, you know of me?
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the
I don't know how it doesn't fit with the frame. I don't know how it fits with the frame, but I can't watch a show without other stimulation. I feel that. Subtitles, baby. Love subtitles. And certain shows I actually prefer subtitle over dub, and certain shows I prefer dub over sub. So it's kind of like a little game I play with myself when I first watch an anime. The case where a large chunk of the cast technically have no gender. They're gems, but show represents them as almost exclusively feminine. Exclusively feminine. Bad kids. Some of them use they them pronouns. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Love that.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
Can I say draw? Oh, I love that. What kind of art do you like to draw?
I've heard very little about Duke Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
Steven Universe is like 10 out of 10 unironically. Okay.
Bastien probably
I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it now.
Himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Gosh, these hoity-toity Orlesians. Watch party when? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I kind of like to watch things on my own first. And that's partly something because of my ex being weird about like hating everything I enjoyed. So, you know. Haven't seen them. If you haven't seen, but I'm sure you have to watch it. I've heard I need to watch this. Okay, I'm adding it to my list. I'm a cheerleader. Okay. I've heard good things about it. On YouTube for free? Ooh, okay.
Some of those storytellers may
It's
have
got wait. Straight RuPaul?
The Inquisition is a ripe subject for
What?
wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
This dude can go bye-bye.
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to
That
grab
is
power.
wild. I only recently started watching RuPaul's Drag Race, and Hulu only has 3 seasons. I don't want to pay for Paramount, but it's looking more and more tempting because I want to watch the rest of RuPaul's Drag Race. So, I don't know. But Hulu literally only has seasons 8, 9, and 10, or 7, 8, 9. I don't remember which. But I want to watch more. And I don't want to have to pay for Paramount because I'm not going to watch Halo. Halo's show on Paramount is trash. Sorry, not sorry. And I literally have nothing else I would watch on Paramount. I don't need to pay for another streaming service. Although, like, I would get rid of HBO Max. but Doctor Who's on there. Unless Disney has all of Doctor Who now as well, because they have the new Doctor Who stuff. I don't know. But else I could just get rid of Disney. But then there's Star Wars and Doctor Who. So, yeah, just pirate it. You're so right. So right. I just gotta figure out how to do that, because I don't know these things. Oh, really? See, yeah, obviously the US has a lot. Then there's some like in Canada that we can't get in US. And Canada has some good shows. Murdoch Mysteries, y'all. If you have not watched Murdoch Mysteries, it's based in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And there's queer stuff in there. It's so good. And they address it really well. Really well. Disney owns Hulu, which is nice because you don't have to pay for it. Yeah, except that, so I pay for Disney. I already had been paying for Disney. My parents already had a Hulu account. And then when they like fully merged, like we're both paying for it separately. And it's kind of annoying. Also, like, so I'm out to my parents, but they do not approve. So like if they knew that I watched RuPaul and the L Word, which the L Word was taken off of Hulu, which is so annoying. But if they knew I watch all that stuff, they'd be like, no, we're not giving you our streaming accounts ever again. Blah, blah, blah. For sure. Not your stance on mecha anime, but your login is another 10 anime that made me ugly cry. Such a great representation of believing yourself. You can do it. I'm not super into mecha anime. The only one I ever kind of got into was Genlock from Rooster Teeth, but even then, like, I never got to watch past the first season because Warner Brothers took over and got stupid about it. So, Cartoon Network and Disney Channel and etc. were all expensive cable shows, like $100 a month. Yeah, so true. Absolutely. Justice for Divine.
That's not true. I'm just searching for Divine Justinia's killer.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Like, I liked some
I'm sure your
SpongeBob, but I
army
also
is
feel like
out
it wasn't worth
scouring
it.
the hills
So you're
for
really
a
not missing
murderer
out that
as we
much,
speak.
in my opinion.
We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you would step outside and answer the charges.
What charges, sir? Yes.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house.
Woman
to my
incoming.
guests.
Look at her.
You
Smash.
know such rudeness is intolerable.
Smash.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should.
Makes any better. The mechs are secondary. Don't take
Whatever
yourself
am I
too
going to
seriously,
do with you,
logic-wise.
my dear?
Okay, interesting. Think about it. How do you normally stream?
My lady, you're the
I
wounded
stream
part in this unfortunate
Mondays, Thursdays,
What would
and
you have me do,
Saturdays.
foolish, foolish man?
8 p.m. Eastern time. It varies a little bit. Like tonight, I started at 8:30 instead of 8 because I was over at my sister's place helping with her kitchen renovations. But I go to like 10 or 11 at least, especially on the weekends. And I've been starting to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, that's true. I've been switching it up here and there just because of schedules and stuff. But once the next Dragon Age comes out, oh boy, I'll be streaming like every day, probably. Yeah. Tuesdays is one of my nights that I like keep stream free just because my sister also streams, so she streams on Tuesdays and I like to watch her streams. But then also it's a good chance for me to like go out and do stuff if I want to. So yeah. Let's say kill him. Why not?
He insulted my honor. I want him dead.
And this, Marquis, is why one must always be courteous to one's fellow guests.
Jeez, I didn't know she actually kills him.
Someone be a
I've
dear
never
and
chosen
clean
that
this mess
before.
up. We can't have him cluttering up the dance floor. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Vivienne, jeez, woman, What are you doing? Just killing a man at
Allow
your
me to introduce
gatherings.
myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
So glad as well that my friends who are like me, Christian family, are accepting and queer themselves. I'm so glad for you. That's wonderful. Like, I'm very fortunate my sister and my brother-in-law are huge allies for me. Aside from that, family is not great about it all. But yeah, whatever. I just kind of deal with it as it comes.
A nobleman like that?
He attempted to draw his weapon, unprovoked, in the presence of witnesses. Duels are not fought in the drawing room. By Chevalier code, his life was forfeit from the moment his hand fell to his hilt.
Oh, dope. Friend is ace and bi, other friend is bi, some trans, but not out. Yeah. I am in the same boat as you. I feel that. Literally, the only friends of mine that are straight are friends that I don't talk to very often anymore. Like, ever. So all the friends that I talk to regularly are queer in some respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Like, as long as you're not an asshole, you're
but
all
I
good
didn't
in my
invite
book.
you to the chateau
Honestly,
for pleasantries.
yeah.
With divine Justinia dead, the chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
I might purposely take her on the mage quest.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining
She's such a
for the Circle
politician.
at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no
Like, she's
small
gorgeous,
Will
but
that
she is
do?
such a politician.
Does that mean you'd be aiding the Inquisition from the Imperial Palace?
Ordinarily, I would be happy to serve as liaison to the court, but these are not ordinary times. The veil has been ripped apart, and there is a hole in the sky.
As if
It
people are
is
gonna
now the duty
complain
of
about
every
Nev's
mage
hat.
to
Freaking
work
look at
towards
Viv.
sealing the
I
breach.
know.
And so I would join the Inquisition on the field.
For real. They gotta look at all of Orlais if they're gonna complain about Nev.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course.
Also, I was like,
we
a
have
little
not
homophobic as a high
forgotten the
schooler.
commandment
Same.
that magic exists.
People around
to
here have a
serve
bad
man.
view of me when I was really
I
just hating
support
because I
any
was like, my own
effort to
skin.
restore such order.
I was so far into it that I like firmly believed as a child that homosexuality was a sin. And then I grew up. So, you know, I mean, I had friends in high school that were like, they would egg me on to just say curse words even. And one of the reasons I don't curse
So
much
you're in
in general
favor of
even now
returning the
is because
mages
it's
to
just
the
habit
circle
of
then?
not cursing.
Where else can mages
Or
safely
swearing,
learn to
like,
master their talents? We
Not
need
because
an
I don't want to or I
institution
don't feel like it's
protect
right, but
and
just because of
nurture
habit. Like, I
magic.
just don't because
Maker knows.
I'm not in
Magic
the habit
will
of
find
it, you
neither
know?
on its own.
Won't lie, her being bald jump scared me when I first played it. But she's not fully bald. She has a little bit of hair. She's not as bald as Solas.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages.
I kind of
Loyal
love
to whom?
that she
To the
has
people
short
of
hair.
Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic
Oh, Beth, I
exists
love
to serve man.
that. Yay,
I support
HIPAA.
any effort to restore such order.
And just the general Hippocratic oath. Just some more than others, yeah.
What's
makes
in
sense.
this for you?
The same
She's
thing
like,
anyone
all
gets by
shinier on
fighting this
Solas.
chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to
Not
decide my
shinier,
fate.
shiner.
I won't
Oops.
wait quietly for destruction.
Hey, this game thinks I want to romance her, but I don't. She
You
can't
say
be
you led
romanced.
the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course.
Wait, didn't I already ask that?
We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve
I
man.
think I used this dialogue
I
already.
support any effort to restore such order.
Okay, welcome aboard. We're just
The
gonna go for it.
Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
All right, back to Haven we go. I think this is probably where I'm gonna stop, unless I have a cutscene. Let's see. I know, long hair and Veilguard is gonna be wonderful. Also, we're gonna have like fun color hair. Like I can make my rook have purple hair. You don't understand how excited I am. Actually, probably do because I have purple hair in real life. But, I cannot wait. All right, let's go find Vivienne, chat with her a little bit, and then we'll probably call it a night.
The Maker has revealed to me. As there
Just so that I can relax a bit, because I'm going to the beach tomorrow and I gotta pack some stuff up still.
Have you seen Enchanted Vivienne? That's the
She over here. Okay.
I met an elven mage.
Yeah, she's not bald. She's got hair.
Solas, I believe he was called. I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
Pastor's like, God made you gay, but you need to marry a man, have kids still, but if a trans person is not Christian, you shouldn't be purposely demeaning, so you use the pronouns they want you to, which I mean, he's homophobic, but also like, okay, that's human. Yeah, like, that's where I feel like any argument by the church for or against any sort of non-cis straight whatever kind of falls apart, because you've got people that are just like talking around stuff and disagreeing with themselves as they talk about it, which is frustrating. Hometown Church is super supportive. They invited a trans student and our atheist teacher to come in as speaker and generally wanted to hear their story. Cindy, are you living in the South? That is huge. That is amazing. Like, yeah, I'm so happy that that's something that your hometown church had, because as someone who grew up in suburbia, that could never have happened for me. Ever. They did separate from a denomination of church because they didn't want to have gay people marry in the church. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. Does the town though? Yeah. Feel that. Chaos harms everyone. Yeah.
The war benefits no one. It must end. An order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly.
Look, they do. They just want good things for themselves too.
If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
I will do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear.
Yeah, Vivienne, I don't need to be reminded of
years,
that.
The world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
I'll use it to change things.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
Whoops, she disapproves.
We'll
oh no.
I've stolen enough of your time.
So upset about
Don't
that.
Let me keep you.
What I went to is not so homophobic in later years though. That's good. That is very good. I'm gonna double check my war table real fast too, because I don't remember if there was anything that was short.
I don't know if Apothecary
I could like start the next thing. Let's see. Gosh, now I have good luck, babe. I'm stuck in my head. Not that I'm complaining, of course. I will never complain about Chaperone being stuck in my head. Okay, none of those are done yet. It's fine.
Did you see the message I sent?
Yes, thank you.
Good talk. All right, let's save. Let's let that finish loading. Okay, exit to menu. Menu music is so freaking good. Our pastor was good too. I ever heard someone talking to him about leaving the church, and he offered to speak to him one-on-one. I found out later he didn't once bring up God or the church in general and made sure he wasn't in trouble with his home life. I love that. That's so rare. That is so freaking rare. I love that so much. All right, we're gonna exit the game and get some fun music playing. Oh, this is not fun. I don't like really hype. It's a little bit too much. This house music playlist is not very house. Okay, here you go. Y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight on this lovely Saturday evening or Sunday afternoon, wherever you are. I have a Christian, but if he offers to convert you and you deny, he simply drops it and talks about peace or whatever. I love that. That's what every pastor needs to be. I love that. I love that so much. Okay. Y'all, I hate to go because we've been having wonderful conversations tonight, but I do need sleep if I'm going to go to the beach tomorrow. So let me go ahead and throw some links in chat. Discord, where all the fun happens with the community. If you want to, like... Oh, yes, we are going to read out. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. We'll get to that in just a second. But first, there's the Discord. If you want to go join the Discord, go do it. We're cool. We have fun talks, especially about Dragon Age. A lot of Dragon Age lately. My YouTube channel for my VODs archive. If you want to go watch old streams, they're all organized into playlists by game, and it's wonderful. And if you want to buy me a little gift, because it's Pride Month, y'all, go to my throne wish list. Let's go ahead and take a look now at who is streaming. Who is live? 5 months, we're only going to raid queer streamers. So, buy stuff. Go buy stuff. Yes, please. Let's filter by tag. And same category. Let's find another Dragon Age streamer. Okay, perfect. We got somebody. They seem pretty cool. Mads Hatter is playing Dragon Age Inquisition right now. They are, it looks like, in M3 de Leon, which is super cool. Yeah. So we're going to start that raid. Everybody, you know what to do. Get those emotes in chat for a musical raid. If I can type, maybe. That would be cool if I could type. That is our raid message. Thank you all so freaking much. And if you want to use other emotes, you can use other emotes. I don't care what emotes you use, as long as you throw in musical raid. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out. I will... Oh, no worries, Beth. You're all good. I will see y'all on Monday. We're probably going to go back to Super Mario Sunshine just so I can finish that up. Maybe. We'll see. But y'all, I will see y'all later. Have a lovely rest of your weekend. And if you are dealing with this heat wave like I am, stay cool. All right. Bye, y'all.